Alright, hello, welcome to. I'm just gonna make sure everything's running okay, but welcome to another episode of the Hartlepool Career Mode. You might not recognize me because it's been such a fucking long time. I do apologize. I apologize for the gap between these episodes getting longer and longer each time, but it's been a busy week. It's been a really fucking busy week for me because Monday I was working, Tuesday I was working, yesterday I was working. Today is the first day I've had off this week, and I'm meant to be doing a part-time job, which at the moment has not come to fruition. But I also had a job interview today for a different job, so it's all going about at the moment. I've only got maybe what a couple hours. This is probably my only free time to do an episode this week. I don't know if I'll have any tomorrow. I don't know if I'll have any at the weekend, so this might be the only episode of the week. So I apologise in advance for that. I was going to check something, wasn't I, on my phone, but I've forgotten what it was. It's been a bloody while. But we are returning with some more Hartlepool United career mode. I don't even remember the last point we're at. I feel like these streams are getting less and less, and I'm not intending them to. I just don't have the time to do 3 hour streams each time, so it's a bit of a problem really. I could either make the episodes shorter and try and put out more of them, or I just stick them like this and it's gonna be less of them. I don't really know which way to go yet. It really depends on what's to come in the next few weeks. So in the last episode, we kicked off with a 3-2 win against Cardiff. Apparently, I don't remember that. I do remember the 5-0 loss to Gillingham though. But in my defence, that was not a 5-0. Was never a 5-0, and will never be a 5-0 again. Honestly, that was the most not 5-0 game I think I've ever been a part of, and I've been a part of a lot of them. Following that, we drew 0-0 against Reading. We just couldn't break down their defence. They couldn't break down our defence. It was kind of just a stalemate ultimately. We then bounced back, however, with a 4-0 win against Rotherham using the Hartlepool team that I love to see and I love to see working at its best. But then we lost 2-1 to Bristol City. Now, there is a monumental decision to make. I said it was a slim chance, but the more I think about it, the more I'm thinking, do we actually do it? Because, and I don't want to bloody, whatchamacallit, I don't want to scapegoat him. Because he's actually been okay in terms of contributions. It's just in terms of goal scoring, the stats are glitched. That's a good start. In terms of goal scoring this season, so far, we've had a bit of a struggle with one man in particular. Let me go and find him. The fact that he's not scored a goal this season yet does not help his case. Where is he? Maybe if I did it by assists. He has some assists, doesn't he? Yeah, this man right here. It's only been a few games. I get that. But he is absolutely strong. For what we're hyping him up to be and for what he should be, he is struggling quite a bit without being mean, without being awful. I'm also going to put my target. Actually, we'll leave him for mobile striker now and I'll put my target player after to get that strength up. But do we cash in on Rodriguez? Because I don't know what it is. And I probably won't. I've just had a couple of thoughts recently. He's struggling. And maybe I'm just saying this too early. Maybe he'll come around because he does usually have a slow start. But it just feels like I can't use him properly. And then also, also it's just he can't score, and I don't know what's up with him recently. We've got 19 attackers, so we need to take some of them out. Definitely, not with a gun or anything. Just let you know. Hopefully, we get some loans before the window closes, because this could be a fuckery if not. We've got way too many players. We'll probably use our 2 releases as well. I'm not sure on who yet, but we need some more exits. But with Carlos Rodriguez, is it worth cashing in on him? I'm going to say no, but I do have a thought in the back of my mind that he's 50 million. The only problem is we probably wouldn't get anyone much better than what he is. If I got my transfer hub, I think I might have a few strikers listed. I've got Canales, who seems to have kind of run that as potential already. Jean-Paul Sarr, who we've had. Jules Lucas, who looks decent. Some of it, I need to read some of this list out. I was thinking of Varzniak as well, but he obviously at first is Lewandowski regen. Osasuna now, he was a free agent at the time when I was looking. And Schmitz as well. And probably move into a striker maybe, I don't even know. But realistically, it's just, I think I'm just panicking, honestly. I think it's just panic moment rather than anything else. We've also got Philip Winter as well if we wanted to make that move. I'm just going to check if he still has a potential tag. Hear about the new Walking Dead game's choice-driven game where players can rewrite the story of the first 4 seasons of the Walking Dead show. Sounds like Telltale Games based on the show. I don't know when it comes out, but that'd be fun to see you stream. Yeah, I don't know when that's gonna be. I don't know when that's gonna be, honestly. With all the time I don't have anymore, I don't know when that's gonna be. There was something else I was going to do, and I forgot what it was. I'm gonna sort my nose out because that's decided to mess up again today. I remember now. I was gonna check that guy's potential, see if he still had the potential tag, because he might be the ready-made replacement if we do end up selling Rodriguez, which I probably won't. It's just maybe have another option just in case. Give him till the end of the season. Alright, yeah, I think that's probably the fairest move. It's just, I know we're only 4 games in, so I will give him time, absolutely. I mean, at least till January, probably till the end of the season. But it's just, at this level, he was, well, it was destroying League 2, destroying League 1, but at Championship level, he's been unable to find his shooting boots so far, which is kind of concerning. Because at the moment, as you can see in the table, we're in 8th, which isn't bad, honestly. We've got a little bit of a wonder kid coming through to put in some performances from us, for us as well. Which kind of kept us afloat in this playoff race that the board seem to want us to have. I don't think we'll get automatically promoted. The quality is just too much above us, really. West Brom, Sheffield United, Middlesbrough all undefeated already. With those first 2 teams I mentioned in the top 2. Hull, Luton, Middlesbrough, Preston all involved in that race as well. Even Huddersfield are up there. And with teams that have not had great starts, Watford, Palace, Bournemouth, they'll probably find their way in there. Norwich as well. I think it's just too much to say we'll get promoted this year, personally. That might cost me my job, so we'll have to figure out these other objectives. I think that's the only way we can find a way around this, because they want automatic promotion. I don't see it. And I might be pessimistic, but at the moment, I don't see it. Youth development. Once it gets to September 1st, we will send a scout out and try and get some of these players in for this challenge. See if we can find a worldie somewhere. Sign 1 player of the same nationality as the club. So obviously we'll have to sign an English player. We'll do that in January, I think. I think we're signed out for now, because we haven't really sold anyone. Once we get some departures, I'm happy to sign people, but we're just having none. Nobody wants to leave. I know everyone likes this club, but lads, please. And then make a 2.6 million profit from youth player sales. We've already done that, and it's not marking it off, so we can't get away around that, unfortunately. So that's where we're at. I think I've caught up everything. We'll do the news after I've done the pre-match conference, but up first, it's bloody Norwich. It's not going to be easy. I brought in Jacobs, and I've actually not given them a game yet. I wonder whether to give them a game. Need to settle here first, because we're not in the Carabao Cup now, because we got knocked out by Gillingham in that stupid game. We've not got the Papa John's trophy to give people games anymore, and we've only got the FA Cup, which doesn't start yet, I don't think. It's just about money. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out what we want to do with Rodriguez. I'm probably just panicking, but I think he'll come good. It's just in the Championship, I need as many goals as I can get, and he's the main source of them usually. But as you saw in the stats there, we've got a new source of goals, and yeah, McGregor's gone nowhere, at least for now. I think he's lost his potential tag, which is a bit unfortunate, but we'll just check in on that before we get into the game. Alright, so let's see where we're at then. I was going to check McGregor's tag, if he has one still, which I hope he does, but I don't think he does. I don't remember him having it still. Nah, it's gone, unfortunately. The injuries kind of fucked him over a little bit, but I think he's still got plenty to offer. So we'll keep working on him. As well as the other right back. He'll be switching in and out with him, Rafael Gomez. Give him a bit more time as well. I have to sneeze. Sorry I'm muting my mic so much, but I think I've got hay fever, honestly, genuinely. Right, news. Scott Grau's brace as Bristol City beat Hartlepool. Scott was in superb form for Bristol City, scoring 2 goals to power side to a 2-1 against Hartlepool United. Yeah, he's a bit of a tricky one, that one. 80 rated and somehow still at Bristol City is beyond me. But then again, we've got 80 rated players and they're sticking with us. Rivas scored 3 of Walsall's goals against Bradford City to claim the match ball. Alright, we don't need to see that. And then no sign of Jacobs. They keep reporting on it. I guess we better give them the Norwich game. It might end up being good. I don't know. Got Leon wanting Mr. Rodriguez. We didn't put Jacobs on against Rotherham. Highly rated Vicente Ojeda has been made available for loan by Hartlepool United. The young right winger is said to have a bright future in the game, and his club have taken steps to give him first-time experience away from the club once again. Seems like he's going to be a loan deal forever. But Shabalala sees the player as a vital part of the club's future, so there's no indication that any loan deal could be made permanent. We didn't put him on against Bristol City. We haven't checked the group stages yet, but I'll go check them in a minute because I'm kind of curious. And then Fiorentina also looking at Rodriguez. Eventually we'll get to gameplay, guys. Don't worry, I'm just being nosy. Catching up on everything. United back in the Champions League. I think they won the Premier League the season before, so that's good. Rangers made it in. Alright, so these are the groups for the Champions League. I think I saw Liverpool there, which is fantastic. Groups for the Europa League. Oh, they're in the Europa League. Okay. So Newcastle. They're in the mud. And then the groups for the Conference League. I'm just scrolling through them quickly because we don't need to be sitting on here yet. We're not in this situation yet where we need to be looking at Europe. I'm just being nosy. And West Ham, the only English team I think they're in the conference. So, right, let's get into it because we need to get into it really. And I'm wondering... Well, first of all, I'm trying to remember who the wonder kid is. Wilson, isn't it? I think we got to keep him on. I think we have to keep Wilson on because he's just been performing levels higher than anyone expected. And I know Cho might get a little bit upset, but I can't bring him off if he's just going to be popping off. We'll bring in Marino for Cochrane, I think, as well. I think from Marino... Didn't we sign Marino? No, we signed him from Dortmund. Oh, but we will be coming up against one of our former players. That's what I'm thinking. And we'll give... I mean, I don't really want to, but he'll start complaining if I don't. We'll give Burn Jacobs a chance, see how he does. But the rest of the team looks like that, I think. McGregor comes onto the bench with... I don't know, there's just too many players. Can we get somebody's gone? What's up, Aiden? Welcome, mate. Getting the Champions League. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we'll win it. But well, at least we got... I think we won the league last year, Man United, in this save, which is good. They're using Nezovic as a left winger. Was he meant to be a left winger then all along? Who knows? As long as he doesn't rip apart Gomez, that's fine by me. So Victoria Park to open the day. It is Hartlepool versus Norwich. This is not going to be easy. We'll whack all the games on for now because we're not really fussy. So for the teams then... It's Burn Jacobs in goal, Moffat and Gomez as the fullbacks, Galloway and Contreras as the centre-backs, Diop CDM / centre-mid, Marino centre-mid / cam. Off the left, it's going to be Wilson, because he's just been performing off his fucking nut right now, and I don't want that to slow down. Roberts off the right, and then Blanchard and Rodriguez up top. Rodriguez, please, mate. I don't want to have to, you know, lose faith in you, because you are the man that his team's meant to be built around. You're a day oneer of this save. So please, captain today, will he find his first goal of the season? It's Victoria Park, Hartlepool versus Norwich. And it's live. Oh, Getafe got Champions League football is what you meant. Oh, it autocrited you. I thought you were celebrating that United got in. It was... Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, I'm just dying quickly. I was talking about Nezovic just there, but then didn't show Nezovic, it showed one of our players. Contreras, the Tifo, look at that hulk of a man. Covers the entire Tifo because he's 6'6". Need a bigger bloody sheet for him. You're doing your Sheffield United one. Oh, you told me about that, yeah. How's that going? After recent news, I don't know if I can support United anymore, to be honest. And yeah, if it comes to fruition that that's the case, I mean, I'll still support United. I just won't support the player or the decision of the club. But I can't help not supporting my club. But I really hate it if he comes back. I'm not going to go in depth with it on stream, but if it goes through, I'm going to be pissed. I'm fuming. Forest game your 15th. Oh, you said you were doing it in the Premier League, didn't you? So that's quite good. My voice is going already. How long have I been streaming for? 15 minutes. I'm a watch streamer. 15 minutes and my voice is already going. Yeah, Nezovic got number 7 at Norwich. They rate him highly, and why wouldn't they? Also, how did they not get to the Premier League with him? As long as he doesn't rip me apart, we're fine. And this is going to be a start for Bernd Jacobs because the media is on my ass about starting him.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
So first game of the day then, it's not going to be an easy one because Norwich have one of the former players that we had that we kind of made OP. But also, they're a good team anyway. And I've not played in a week. So it's going to be an interesting one. To say the least. We'll keep it away from Nezovic's side for a start. If we can keep him out of the game, that's a better idea than anything else. If we keep it on the Wilson side, then we know he could perform as well. That was actually meant for Malik Diop, but it didn't go to him. And I'm now committing setbacks like a moron. Nezovic gets past Gomez. That's what I was scared of. He's just going to run us apart on that left-hand side. Great block and save combo there. Jacobs equal to it, but we had Contreras there just in case. And combination there gets the ball away. Roberts. How do we get around them? Have to play it back. From Marino. Into Gomez. Back off to Marino. Con Rodriguez. It's your moment, man. Oh, it's a good save, to be fair, by Gunn. Wilson keeps it in. Off the Diop. Off balance. And on the wrong foot. But Rodriguez getting a good effort in there. He's still got that ability. He's just... Goalkeepers in the Championship don't seem to let him pass. Enough of a header one to get it to Contreras. Gomez. My nose is tickling, so I might be sneezing again soon. Roberts. Knocking it into Gomez. Blanchard. I thought it was Rodriguez. I don't know where Rodriguez has gone then. Blanchard's covering his spot. And now Gomez has got to run back to catch up with Savka Nezovic. I don't envy him. Contreras tries to step in. It doesn't work, but attack's completely slowed down here for Norwich initially. Familiar face. Yep. Savka Nezovic. Good cut by Galloway. I don't care if he's 73 rated or 23 rated. He's probably going to be the main defender all the way up. Even if his rating doesn't go up, because I just have so much faith in you and Galloway, man. Used to be a striker, don't you know? Nezovic gets around Gomez, gets around Contreras. And it doesn't get around Jacobs. I don't know why he went for a shot. He had a player across, but I think he just wanted to score against his former club. It's a smart save by Jacobs. It was enough to put it around the post. Pull yourself back up position and carry to it and then work on Gio. I'm trying to go with my midfielder, but sometimes it'll switch to my centre back and I accidentally pull him out of position when I'm trying to commit with my midfielder. That's the issue. I've got two midfielders. I feel like I'm trying to move him more than I can. Marino intercepts. Blanchard. Roberts. Yeah, I wish we hadn't sold Nezovic. We kind of had to. Too good at that point. Marino. I can't remember what foot he is. I'm going to get this right. Oh, what foot is he? I was trying to shift it onto my left. What foot is he? He's right-footed. I panicked. Okay. But I mean, is his weak foot good? Because it wouldn't have mattered then. 3-star. Yeah, okay. That just panicky. That's a decent team, to be fair. That's a strong team. For your Sheffield United one. Why has Jacobs got number 1? Whatever. Oh, I fucked up with... I say I fucked up. Contreras! No! Oh, it was such a good tackle and it nearly didn't work out. Oh my god. Jacobs! Jacobs, you've got some questions to answer right now, fella. We put in such a defensive effort and you go and let that slide in. Mate, look at Nezovic, the bloody snake. Oh, we've done such a good bit of defending there. And then it comes back in. And Contreras gets in the way initially. Then that gets past. What? You wanted your debut, mate. Well done. You're having a good game until then. I mean, Contreras could have blocked that, genuinely. I don't know what Galloway is doing on the floor. But that's just infuriating. Perez could be a regen. I don't know what's happened to my left trigger. Whatever. There we go. Bruv, I'm so pissed off because Contreras put in that fantastic tackle that didn't look fantastic because they just put a shot on anyway. And then the big Mexican put in a block. And then that Pirlo just slides in past Jacobs. I don't know. There's a reason that he's the backup, but he wanted the day-to-day. And he had a good couple of saves. I've still got faith in him, but it now means we have to chase the game. Marino. Oh, it's blocked, man. That's what I mean. This team is strong, but I don't think it's strong enough in all areas to be Premier League ready yet. And now Moffat's at position. Through not really much fault of my own, but he does recover and he does get the tackle in, and that is because Moffat is a very good player. And even though he lost the ball there, he won it back again. You see what I mean? He just doesn't give up on it. Blanchard. Wilson's been left in space. This is not a smart idea if you've seen his recent form. Knocks it inside to Rodriguez, who's got a lot of men on him. Marino. Roberts. Oh, I've panicked. I've full panic there. I didn't know which way the defender was going to go. And, yeah, I fucked up big time. I could have shot Roberts. It might have even gone in. Definitely been on target. Right, let's just relax a bit. We're not playing the week. And I just need to relax. Diop's making a hell of a forward run here for a CDM. Ball in towards Rodriguez. It's away. Could it get to Wilson? I don't know why he's there, but he has won it. So I'll give him that. Roberts knocking it back. Rodriguez gets caught. I don't know, you know. Gonna have to VAR that one. I think it was a clean tackle. Roberts cuts it around, plays it into Rodriguez. Yeah, alright. It's just a follow through. Looked a bit iffy, but he did get the ball first. So that turncoat in half, take the red. I might actually. And shoot the ball. Yeah, I'm trying to, but 6'6". Oh, he's missed it completely. And Nezovic has it. Oh, Christ. I've just let him pass me. I'm an idiot. Am I an idiot? I think I am. I've decided. Moffat takes it off him and then clears it because I thought I was going to press B to tackle. Realised I would go off his heel like that. Go Wilson! The surprise package of the season. He's off again. Cuts inside. Takes the shot. Scores the... Nah, mate. I can't believe how good this man is. He's not even meant to be the better Scottish winger we're bringing up. It's meant to be Barlow. Barlow's meant to be the better player out of the two. Fucking hell. Palmer, Ferguson, Tanganga, Moretti are on loan. Good loan deals, to be fair. And Henderson on loan, or on a permanent even from Man United. That's solid. But Duncan Wilson, take a pal, mate. What is he doing? He's keeping Fred Ochoa up the team. Mate. Like, a moment of magic from him. Every time. A bailout clause. That's his 4th of the season in all competitions. I think it's his 3rd in the league. I don't know if it said. What the fuck, man? I don't let him through. Okay. Right. Do let me, however, change player, please. I don't think that's stoppable anyway, because that's just a fucking screamer. But I wanted to be my other centre-back there, the one that was in the area, and it wouldn't let me, so I guess that's Wilson's goal cut out. I think it's Galloway I'm trying to be here. I'm trying to control Galloway. It wouldn't have mattered anyway, that's unstoppable. But just let the player choose to go through. I mean, all that for nothing. Great. Barlow could fuck off with Phil Alexander regen. Couldn't stop an infant from scoring. I don't know what's up with. Like, he is meant to be the backup. Maybe it was a bad decision to have him in goal today. That first one is criminal. That one I'll allow because it was such a fantastic shot from Perez, who, if he's a regen, we might be going in for him, honestly. Oh, Roberts has been robbed, and Contreras is too slow. And he played it across. Now I'm thinking, Burn Jacobs, was he a good idea in the end? I had to commit Galloway across because Contreras wasn't catching up, which left Springer open. And it now means we're probably going to lose this match. Now, this is a tactical disaster class, me giving him his debut today, but at the same time, what the fuck is he doing? He's barely even tried for that. He's pushed his arms out. And he's just like done like the tiniest push without putting any effort in at all. Like, what the fuck is the point of me having him in net? I should have just stuck with Duncan. Duncan would have saved at least... Well, it would have been 1-1, to be honest, because that second Perez goal's not getting stopped by anybody. But, I mean, it's... And then my players aren't moving forward. Lads! We want to do it. We want to get back into this now, I guess, because fucking idiot head in the back of the net over there has just been idiot head. Ah, try to knock it into Diop, man. I can't be arsed. I'm ready to just forfeit this game. That's what I said about Kepa most weeks last season, yeah. Literally, he's... I don't know what's up with. Roberts I can't find anything with. He had one good chance where I just panicked and shat the bed, bottled it. But beyond that, it's been hard to release him. And then they just get 2 quick-fire goals because... Well, the fucking 41-minute goal was great. That screamer was unstoppable. I'm not even gonna like blame Jacobs for that. But the other 2 goals, stoppable, very much stoppable. 1-0 to Middlesbrough over Cardiff. Crystal Palace leading Reading 1-0. 0-0 between Huddersfield and Bristol City. 1-1 between West Brom and Sheffield United. 1-0 to Preston over Wigan. 1-0 to Luton over Barnsley. Pretty sure I've got Luton next as well. I've also got hiccups apparently. I don't know where they've come from. Shrewsbury 0-0 with Hull. 1-1 between Bournemouth and Coventry. 1-0 to QPR over Sunderland. And 1-0 to Swansea over Millwall. I mean, realistically, it's not been that far part of a game. It's just we've been sabotaged a little bit. 57 to 43 in terms of possession. 7 shots to 6 in favour of Norwich, however. With 2 expected goals to 1.4. I knew they were going to be a difficult team to face. And maybe I should have just kept Duncan in net. But once I've given this guy's debut, there'll be less complaints. We can put Duncan back in net and we can move on. Because Jacobs was only meant to be back up anyway. But it's going to be media stuff saying, oh, when's my debut? Or him asking when his debut is. It's just going to be all talks about why we haven't debuted the cunt yet. I've just let fucking Nezovic pass me again. How does Diop feel like moving through concrete with him? I don't know, lie, lads. You're Norwich. You're not Barcelona. You'd have to ticky-tacker it around the outside of the box for 5 minutes. Referee. It's going to be booking at least. Thank you. Janola's getting booked. Shouldn't be 3-1, 2-1 to be honest. If I knew the shooting button existed, it could be 2. Yeah, well, I don't want to be shooting every time because it'll look stupid if I miss. And you'd be like, haha, you've missed. So it's kind of like a 50-50 thing. After 6 games, you're in 11th. That's actually quite good. For Sheffield United, because they're favourites to go down in real life. But you've made some good signings, to be fair. Gomez, Roberts. Right, let's just shoot a bit more. Inside to Rodriguez. There we go, shot. What, is that what you wanted, Jordan? Is that what you wanted? Fulham are winning the league. What kind of alternate reality is that? Wilson getting caught. As long as he's not getting injured. I don't want him to get injured. For the love of God, if Wilson gets injured, the season's over. Our main goal-scoring force at the moment. I mean, Blanchard's got a couple. Rodriguez hasn't got any, which is a real concern. Shouldn't shoot there. Yeah, no, honestly, it's a bad choice to shoot from there. This kid Wilson, he just... Even when he's not shooting, he's linking up the play. Rodriguez, get some kind of contact to it, fella. I don't understand. I don't understand what the issue is with Mr. Carlos Rodriguez. Maybe I'm the issue. Maybe I'm the problem. You, come here. You big Perisic regen. Oh, he's just done. Gomez has had a fucking horror show today. And there's another man who's had a horror show. It's a fucking... Like, I don't even know how to justify it because they've been better than me. Gomez is getting run ragged by Nezovic. I try and put in a tackle. It lunges about 3 miles away from where I want to lunge. And then Jacobs might have had the worst debut in this. Like, the goal difference is down the drain. Whatever goal difference I had is down the drain. This guy's a fucking moron. Just reading it all wrong. This is just a disaster. Let's figure out what we want to do here, because I might combust. I wanted Harry Howell on the bench. Where's Quigley here? That's fine. Nothing against you, Quigley. It's just Harry Howell's a bit more of a clutch merchant. Bring in Cochrane for Marino, I think, and we'll try a Chilwell on this side because there's no way he's displacing Wilson at the moment. And Roberts has just been a bit stinky today. And I know I should switch off Jacobs as well, but I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt here. If we lose 7-1, at least I know never to play him again. Go to results. Now we can bring this back. We've got the attacking talent. Just before we go any further, is this Perez kid of regen? Because if he is, he's getting signed up. Oh, Julen Perez. We'll have a look at him after this game. He's tore us apart. I can't help a feeling, even if it was Duncan, Norwich would still be in the lead. They've been better than us. Our only highlight has been this kid. Again, Wilson. He's just been very good. Cochrane. Please tell me that's blocked. That's not just a shot. Oh, fuck off. I swear that got blocked. Let's bring it coming off for Nunez. Not the Darwin. I can't be arsed for this game already. It's first game on, and we're getting pummeled. Granted, I'll take the fucking full flack for this, because I decided to start an idiot in goal. Rodriguez. Cochrane gets kind of a... Oh my god. It's just... It was meant for Wilson, but it's just not the type of pass that I did. And now I've got no midfielders. Am I playing against Norwich or Barcelona? Like, genuinely? Oh, Christ almighty. He's actually saved something, thank God. Why have you slid and let that out? Oh, mate, I'm bringing on... Gomez was one I was meant to bring off as well from McGregor. I forgot to do that one. I think McGregor might be a bit more tough on that side. On Nezovic. Because they're past alliance. As in they were on the same team. Janulis from Mumba. It is defensive change for Norwich because they're forward up. We're also making a defensive change just because Gomez has been ripped apart today by Nezovic, who I knew would be a bloody pain in the arse. I was half hoping it would be a situation where Norwich got promoted. Once again, Rodriguez not getting a goal yet, which is concerning. Doesn't accept though. Maybe we should move him centre back. Maybe not. He can't even get the ball away. Oh Christ! Good cut out by Contreras. Why have I done that? Why have I done that? Well, yeah, it's no fault but my own there. I mean, I don't know why Jacobs is on the floor, but that's all my fault. I'm not even. We don't even need to go over that. I just panicked and I can't be like. They're pressing me to fuck and I messed up. Jacobs is just the worst goalkeeper in the world. I can't believe how good he was for Portsmouth against me. But then when I've got him, he's like this. Perez has scored 4 now, Norwich. You can bring him off. Nope, they're keeping him on. There might be a one-game episode, honestly. I don't have the patience for this shit, man. Perez is getting signed up just so Norwich can't have him. That's I don't even know if I'll use him. It's just so Norwich don't have him. Might be a better option than Rodriguez, honestly, at the moment. Oh, why you want to shoot here? Come on, Rodriguez, please. You fucking shit, mate. Blanchard, please. I can't be arsed. Genuinely. Just click off. There's no point watching this stream. It's a fucking disaster. Now they're bringing off Perez. Ah, thanks. After 4 goals. If nothing else, this just proves that we are not ready for the Premier League whatsoever. If nothing else, because this has been a fucking shit show. Can I go what? Can you let me pick the player I want to use? I want to go Diop. Oh my. got no words. I've just got no words for this performance. Like, the ball has been shot pretty much at him and he's dove out the way. Just try to get the ball to Moffat and he can't even do that, man. This, I meant to get my lunch, what the fuck have I missed? 2 more goals. 1 from Nezovic as well. Celebrated it like it was fucking win the World Cup. Wilson, please, just give me something. The one who can. Take the free kick. Rodriguez has been as good as useless. Might as well bring him off. It doesn't really matter at this point. We're 6-1 down. This was the worst idea in the world. If I ever have an idea again, shoot me. Because there's no point in bringing on a goalkeeper for his debut against one of the top teams in the league, thinking he'll do good, and he does worse than I expected. I expected him to concede a couple, don't get me wrong. 6 on his debut. Oh, can't get through Wilson though. Quit people like an idiot. I'm not even intending to do. Oh, lovely. Good block by Contreras. I mean, I can't even fully blame the defence. The defence haven't been great, obviously. They've let 6 past, but not been bad. It's just the goalkeeper. It's been a disaster. Diop, please, give me one back. No, our defence is good. And it lets me go Wilson instead of Blanchard there. Fuck me, FIFA. At least let me be somebody I want to be. Because we're already 6-1 down. I'm committing defenders now because I've lost interest. Well, I was committing defenders anyway, but even more now. Good tackle by Diop. Contreras is a fucking moron as well. You're not going to save this, are you? You've fallen over. I'm going to fucking put myself in a coma. If I end the episode here, would anyone be offended? I can't be bothered. Contreras just passes it straight to them. Jacobs has fucking fallen over. He's left an open net for this cunt to bag in. Galloway skips past it. Alright, cool. I just want to... I don't want to play anymore. I hate this video game. Remember early in the episode we were talking about that 5-0 never happening again? Yeah, but like I can't even speak. I'm just so pissed off. The context behind that fucking 5-0 against Gillingham was that it wasn't deserved. Norwich deserved to win. It's just we've got an idiot in goal. Rojas, as bad as he was in that game, was not as bad as Jacobs has been today. Can't even score either. I've had 1 chance the whole second half. I think that's probably it for us. Please don't end the episode. I won't end the episode. I'll do the episode as normal, but I'm ready to cry. He's that bald man there, well, skinhead on the corner is the only highlight of this team right now. Everyone else sucks. Galloway maybe a push, but today that's kind of he's been pushed off his fucking shit. Cochrane, Gun, will you piss off, mate? It's 7-1. Let's have another. Well, the goal difference has gone to this year. I think we've conceded more today than we had for the rest of the season already. And it's these stupid results that make it look like my team is shit. Which today we have been. Jacobs is not going to game for a little while. If he asks for any game time, he's getting the fucking hung, drawn and quartered. Fuck it, why not? Yeah, shoot it right at him. Give him some pain. Go on, Wilson. Yeah, that's not what I did. It's not what I did. Okay, do you want number 8? Because you might fucking get it here. If I ever have an idea, like starting someone new in a game against a big team, never again. Can't even keep the ball in play. Can we just... Ref, it's 6 minutes. Can we just blow the whistle? I don't even know why there's 6 minutes. The game was over at half time, really. Nezovic, mate, are you just soaking this in? It's like, oh yeah, I went to a better club, fuck you. Wasn't necessary, was it, really? 8-1. I don't know how this game operates anymore, boys. I know that my goalkeeper's been bad. I get that. I get that he's conceded 8 and he'll never feature for the club again, probably. But why is there 6 minutes at the end of this game? It's not necessary. No one's marking number 9 for whatever reason. This might be the biggest defeat we've had in this career mode, and that's including the League 2 times, the Dark League 2 times, where we had nobody and nothing. 8-1's a fucking joke, man. It's... Jacobs isn't... No, Jacobs is gone. That was the worst idea in the world. I thought because he did good for another club, he'd do good for me. Boy, was I wrong. Perez is ours. I'm taking him off of Norwich. I don't care. I'm bringing him in. I might swap him Rodriguez, honestly, at the moment. Perez got 4. Nezovic got 1 past us. 8-1, boys. When did I have 15 shots? Oh, because, yeah, no, off target, never mind. Probably about 7 of them were blocked, weren't they? Or something stupid, yeah. 6 of them. 12 shots on target, he's letting 8. I mean, they deserve it. 8-1's probably about the right result as well. 53 to 47 in terms of possession, 16 shots to 15. 6.9 expected goals to 2.5. Draw your own conclusions, honestly, because I can't be fucking bothered. Our best player, of course, is the only player that's actually got a performance in him at the moment, Duncan Wilson. He's undroppable. He's not getting dropped. I'm sorry, Ochoa, but he's not getting dropped while he's in this form. Everyone else did average to shit, to be honest. And him, I don't know how people did worse than him. I suppose there are substitutes that came on and did nothing, but from the start, 8 conceded, man. 12 shots on his goal, made 4 saves, conceded 8. Look at the save placement as well, by the way. All in the middle of the goal, all directly at the goalkeeper. If they went to either of his sides, it goes in. And of course, Nezovic got man of the match for Norwich. It just had to be him, didn't it? Even though the other guys scored 4, apparently Nezovic did better. Okay. Goal and assist from our former player in 9.4. Julen Perez, who we will be either actively signing or definitely scouting. 4-1. 4 goals, 1 assist. Gabriel Sar with an assist and 8.4. Sudakov with a goal and assist and 8.3. Marcelinho Nunez got off the bench to assist 2. Josh Maja with a goal as well, 7.8. Springett with a 7.6 and a goal. And Tiehi with an assist at 7.4. How are this team not in the fucking Premier League, quite frankly? I don't want to anymore. I will, but I don't want to. I'm not even doing the post-match interview now. We're avoiding that. I didn't want to talk about it. I rarely avoid it, but I'm not talking about an 8-1 loss. It's not happening. And yet my manager rating's gone up to good now, even though we conceded 8. Okay. Well, the goal difference has gone to pot. So we conceded 8 in 1 game. Before that, we'd only conceded 4 in the first 5 games, which is good for me. Then Jacobs walks in between the sticks and ruins all the progress. We still haven't conceded the most in the league, which I guess is something, but... I have to go check my fucking career tab here. Is that the worst loss? Alright, okay. So it's not our only 8-1, which I guess is even worse, really. But it's an 8-1 loss. I can't believe it. Oh, you guys are entertained by this because I'm going to scream. And we've got Sheffield United next, and they're in 5th. Oh, just end the pain and the misery. The one person who will be leaving, unfortunately, and this is a departure I didn't really want to have. But his departure is necessary. He's not going to get any better than his current overall, which is a shame, honestly. I would like him to go into the team as we went on in the series. It is Curtis. Oh. Well, Curtis Mills is going. Eduardo Esposito's gone on loan to Cremonese. I kind of undermined everything I was just saying there, but Curtis Mills is also exiting the club for a fee of 3 million to Stade Brestois. So a couple of departures there. I didn't really want to sell him, but I can't justify keeping him, unfortunately. So best of luck, Curtis Mills, in your future endeavours. Honestly, we've just lost 8-1, so you'll probably be celebrating on your way out. Mills is sold. A loan agreement for Ruben Adams from Rodez as well. We'll accept that. And before we get into deadline day, it was a disappointing result, but thanks for being back in. Maybe I'm not quite ready yet. I should have picked. You know what? Yeah, you're getting a bit of fucking anger. You get a bit of anger from me. Disappointed with the result. Disappointed you weren't able to give us a better performance too. I don't know what's up with him. I don't know how much more time I can be bothered using him. We might just have Howell and Blanchard up front or something. I don't even know if I want anyone up front at the moment. We'll just have the midfielders up front. I'll put Wilson up front. He's the one scoring. That's just say that's an 82 shooting for Galloway. Surely that's glitched. I was gonna say there's no 82 shooting there. Fucking dumb game. Right, whatever. Go find this kid that just tore us a new one. If in doubt, sign the people who are hurting you. What was his name? Perez. Julian Perez. This kid here. He's already 22. I mean, he did destroy us, but I don't think it's worth it, really. He's already 22. 76 rated. He won't grow anymore. His release clause is 20 million. I don't know what his actual value will be, so probably pass on him, but we'll actually scout him, just keep an eye on him, because he's quite good, wasn't he? Slightly. I don't think it was he was good, actually. I think he was a certain somebody else was not. And with those stats, you think, oh, maybe he's alright, maybe he's decent. Good reactions. Well, actually, what are his reactions? 68 reactions, decent reactions for a championship goalkeeper. 73 diving, 71 handling, 78 kicking. Did nothing of that. None of those stats. All those stats might as well have been 12. 12 each. Alright. So I think we're done in terms of transfers. Mr. Jacobs is getting a bit of a spell on the sidelines just to realise how much of a fucking idiot he is. I believe this is the loan deal for Sam Porter, but I could be wrong. I don't remember where he's going, to be honest with you. We've got good squad depth, apparently. Jay Marango transfer offer now. I was touting this kid a lot, and I always wanted him to break through and come good. But I don't think he's going to be ever anywhere near as good as we thought he would be. His finishing is not going to go up any further. He's probably got potential of 72, 73 at most. So what my thinking is, we cash in on him, and I don't want to. But he's not going to get much better than low 70s, which is a problem. Because he was going to be the one that broke out eventually, and it's kind of just not come to fruition. And I think it's probably time for him to exit. We're going to get a good fee for him, but I think it's time for him to exit. It wasn't initially one I was thinking of. But and if obviously they don't pay it, we get to keep him. So I'm going to ask for quite a bit. I might be asking for too much here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I didn't ask for enough. We'll see if that goes through. I don't really want Jay Marango to be exiting, but I think it's out of our hands now. I'm actually getting a bit emotional about this one because he was the one I wanted to have break through and be like here the long term, but if he's not going to be good enough, we're going to let him go. If you love him, let him go, that's what I'm saying. Losing 8-1 twice is arguably more impressive than anything you've done in this career so far. I mean, it's just the way it goes sometimes. I'm low-key. There's a bit of me that's hoping the Arango deal breaks down, you know. A bit of me hopes that it breaks down so we don't have to sell him. Ollie McGregor's going nowhere, for now at least, and Fran Ochoa, even though he's getting outshone by Duncan Wilson at the moment, is staying around as well. Oh, it's gone through. Oh, man. Well, it's a difficult one to make. I didn't want to do it, but I think we've got a really good fee for him. It's painful. God, I remember it all the way back to the earlier episodes where we had I think we had the episode titled after him, and he had like a really good scoring streak of like 12 and 12 or something. And we even called him back from his loan that he was initially meant to go on because he was so damn good. But I don't really know what's happened along the way, and we've got an incredible price for him. So I wish nothing but the best success for Jay Marango. And also, maybe we'll bring him back towards the end just to have him as a squad number. But it's the right move. It's the right move for everyone involved, including himself. He needs football, and he might even get better. He might surprise me and exceed what I'm expecting of him. Ollie Dalton will get a loan deal. I didn't even check where it was. Lorient, I think it is. Don't really want to be loaning there, and I don't know who they've got at the left back spot, but in this save, it's not as bad because he's not there. Federico Valverde's just got a PSG. Ollie Dalton to Lorient. Looks like it's going to be here we go confirmed in the next couple of hours. I was really hoping we get somebody else going out of the club, like all the players I've listed, but apparently that's not going to happen. Ahmad's gone from Man United to Leicester. It's an interesting move. Latest rumours, Lloyd Kelly from Bournemouth to Chelsea. How does that affect me in any way? Rodri from City to Spurs. And their exit here, I believe this is the loan deal for the player we just agreed, but I can't remember who we just agreed it for. I can't remember who this is, because we just agreed it, but my brain's not mush at the moment. I'm trying to remember who it is before it comes up. Ollie Dalton. Oh, thank God. He's got a Lorient. Lorient. How do you pronounce it? He's gone there, and hopefully he will flourish there. Losing 1-0 to Man City. Please, what? Please. I know you're Sheffield United, but please beat them. They're Man City. Well, that ends the summer window at least. A lot of players didn't get to go, but I'm assuming there'll be a lot of bids between September and January because there seems to be more players sold outside the window than when you're in it, which is fucking stupid. But that's the way it goes sometimes. And that's the window closed. We don't need to see that headline, do we? Alright. Oh, I was going to send people out on... well, I'll send a scout out in a minute. I was going to do it on the first, just so I had it. And with these guys, I don't really know what their future holds because I can't really call them up. I don't have the room. I'm going to call up Prince Ibrahim because I want to give him a go because those stats are fantastic. Ramon Murillo transfer offer from Pisa just after the window closes. What did I tell you? And well, he's one we will move on. Again, another one I would like to see succeed. But you're not going to, realistically, you're not going to have all the players from the start succeed. And I'm maybe just getting too attached to a few of them. They've accepted 2.5 million for Ramon Murillo, which is a similar price to Jay Marango. It's fine because they were similar in ability as well. Oliver McGregor transfer offer. He's going nowhere, at least for now. Hopefully we can try and rescue this potential a little bit. Prince Ibrahim comes into the squad. I don't know when the fuck he's going to play. But it's another defensive option. Masunguli Shabalala, loan option from Aidan Sutherland's Royal Antwerp. He's going to get some cup time this year because this Shabalala kid, we've not had a Shabalala kid that's looked this good since Jabu. Alright, so we'll figure out a loan deal for him, but he'll definitely get some cup time. But he'll get to link up with Aidan Sutherland as well, unless he moved, which I haven't checked actually. He might have moved. We'd like to inquire about your availability in managing Northern Ireland. I think I'm going to say no. I might take a Scotland job, you know, just to have some of these talents on the list. He's got up to 74 now, and he's going to switch to left winger on a permanent basis, which means I'll have to switch the other guy to right wing. He's not going to get any faster, which is fine. And we know he's got 80 potential at least. Let's work on inverted winger. Let's work on his shooting a bit more. I mean, if you're smart, like I'm not, but if you were smart, you'd work on his skill moves. But I'm working on the shooting because he's a fucking brilliant shooter. Which means, what's his face? Barlow. Switch this to the right side in order to get any game time. Cutting his left foot. This is the guy arguably with more potential. But the guy who's put in more performances so far is this man. And he's going to be starting again against Sheffield United. Because why the fuck not? I'm sorry, Ochoa, but he's on a mad one at the moment. I don't want to stop his mad one. Even though we did lose ridiculously. We don't need to go over that. He did win a performance still. 8.6 and an 8-1 loss is still just special. I love how all these loan deals are coming in after the window, by the way. It's almost as if I said they were going to. Nkosi wants a chance, and Nkosi wants a chance. Both Nkosi's want to play. After Moffat's last performance, I'm inclined to give Nkosi a try. The Nemeni Nkosi. And Kasana Nkosi, I don't know. He'll be on the bench. Right, up next then, Sheffield United. I'm just going to check the calendar, because have we got an FA Cup game today? We don't. When is our FA Cup game? We don't know it. Lovely. Alright, sweet. So I don't know when I'm going to be starting Ibrahim, but I do want to give him a game at some point soon. I want to take a look at him, actually, before we get any further. Because he does have showing great. Or he did have showing great. I clicked the wrong player. He does have showing great. I was looking at hands and thinking it was Ibrahim. Oh, dear. So this is Prince Ibrahim. Very fast. Very tall. Does still need quite a lot of work in his defensive stats. But he's physical as well. So if we work on those stats that need to be brought up, then he'll be very good, I think. Would have liked to have loaned him out even. But I think actually, he probably factors in the plans. So I'm going to make the 2 releases. And I don't really want to be releasing players. But we are going to release 2 players. One of them is going to be Sam Baldwin. I apologise, Mr. Sam. Or Mr. Baldwin, actually, because Sam's his first name. And then the other one, it's not going to be any up here, is it? I think it's going to be... It's between Vergara and Simpson. Because I know there's some players lower here that probably should be released as well. Carlson, McDonald. But McDonald, I got an attachment to it. I'd rather sell him. So it'd be between Simpson and Vergara. We'd have to do it now. But... we'd have to cut some players, even if it's in the harsh way that I've just done. And also, we're going to get to Youth Academy. I meant to send a scout out about a week ago on the calendar. Have just completely spaced on doing it. But we'll be doing it now. We're only going to send one, though. In fact, actually, we've got a bit of dollar, ain't we? We've got a bit of moolah. There's no 5-star... Are you taking the piss? Alright, whatever. We're going Aaron Williams then. You spot his kit, bloody heartbroken. Sam Baldwin was never going to make it, mate. You should have known that. We're just going to stay homegrown. Might as well. Fuck it, we'll do a year-long one. See what we get. See if we get anything special. Get him at the end of the season. So throughout the season now, we'll be getting more players through. Although we can't have too many because the squad's still fucking overflowing. So let's save over and get into the second game. Nearly an hour in this episode already. Holy shite. Right, okay. Up next then, Sheffield United. I suppose we better read the news. I don't really want to. But I suppose we better. 4-goal Perez, Torrance, Hartlepool defence. Alright, mate. Thinks he's something special. It was against Burnt Jacobs. Perez impressed pundits with 4 goals to his name against a stunned Hartlepool United side. Yeah, we don't need to know the full score there. Curtis Mills set for Brest debut. Well done. Players and fans at Hartlepool are now going to have to get used to life without Curtis Mills, which I think is probably something we can do. Who's set to join Stade Brestois 29. I just need a new challenge for the player earlier today. I've enjoyed my time at Hartlepool, but I think I'm joining a team that can improve and I want to be a part of that. We'll soon find out how Hartlepool cope with losing such an influential figure both on the pitch and in the dressing room. He was an influential figure, but it was the right time. It was the right time for him to exit the club. And even though they beat us 8-1, they only got 1 player in the team of the week, and that was Julian Perez. They've got 25... Watford have got a player worth 25 million. Then again, we've got 2 over that, so... Other nations, Hartlepool boss. Who? Because we had Northern Ireland come in for a little sniff. Hungary, Finland, Northern Ireland. I already said no to them. That's an updated article already. And Canada. Okay, some interesting nations there. Maybe entertain some of them. And as for other stuff, Jacobs hoping to improve after lackluster debut. Lackluster debut? That's a fucking understatement. Lackluster is when you concede 2 or 3. Lackluster is when you lose by a goal. Lackluster is when you make a couple of saves, but then you make maybe one mistake that's a howler. Lackluster is not conceding 8. That's cataclysmic, I believe the word is there. Player of the Month nominees then for August, the first month of the Championship season. McGree for Middlesbrough, Wallace for West Brom, Johnson for Preston, and Scott from Bristol City. No surprise, it's gone to Alex Scott. He's had a hell of a start to the season for the Robins, and he gets the Championship Player of the Month award for August. And then, why the new role for Wilson? Because he's fucking so good on that side. That's all I need to answer. Fans are used to seeing Wilson play as a right winger, so it will come as a surprise to learn the manager now wants to try him as a left winger. Oh dear. The big change there. He goes from one side to the other. That's going to change his whole career. Does the boss see this as a permanent switch or a short-term change of role to help Wilson develop his all-round game? It's meant to be a permanent solution, to be honest with you, if I'm just being straight. I think we're sorted then. Hartlepool disappointed by news of Rango's agreed terms with OH Leuven. Yeah, I didn't want to do it, but I think I had to. For him and for me. Hartlepool United supporters have been disappointed by reports that Jay Marango has agreed terms to join Oud Heverlee Leuven. Probably pronounced that wrong. We don't care. A fee of 2.5 million was agreed after Chabalala made it clear that Jay Marango is no longer part of his plans. It wasn't no longer part of my plans. He would have got occasional cup games, but because we're at the Carabao Cup, he's not going to get as many chances, and there's no Papa John's trophy to drop him into either. So it would have been limited, very, very limited game time. If like 0, really. Pretty much. Anyway, your next. What? Pardon? Your next opponent doesn't have enough players to play the next match. This means they're forfeiting and you'll be awarded a 3-0 win. Excuse me? Now let's back up a second. I mean, we've got the points now. I could always go back to the autosave and go again, but I mean, let's just have a gander. What have you done to this team, man? What do you mean they don't have enough players? Either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. They've got more than enough players. So let me get this straight. Sheffield United, who have been running rampant most of the season, have now decided that they don't have enough play. Nah. I can't have that. I can't have that. Alright, back here again. Just bear with me. Oh, I was gonna do the whole deadline day again. Yeah, you know what? We'll just hit the. I will just hit 3 points at that one because I was gonna go and try and do the game again. You know what we'll do is we'll just go through it all again real quick. I know this is a okay. Yes, we know everybody's leaving. We know this. Sam Porter's gone to Familisal. We've gone through all this. I'm just going to skip through this quick. You know what, actually, we'll do one better. Because we're going to go back onto the other side. Well, actually, no, I can't. I was going to skip on the calendar, but we'd need to get all the deals through. Red cards or injuries, that might have been it, but they still would have had 11 players, surely. Right, yeah. Rodez and no to McGregor. I will go back on the original save if this doesn't work out. If I get in this save as well where it says we're forfeiting, then I'll go back on the other save. If they actually play me on this save, we'll stick to this save. It does mean some of the transfers will be different, unfortunately. But I've never had that before. Right, that's Ruben Adams out on loan. Why is FIFA such a fucking shit game, though, for real? I don't want to have any other points, but like if they physically can't play me, then I'll take them. Obviously, I'm not loaning out on Kasana and Kosi. He's part of the team. I thought I sold him already. Or whatever. We'll sell him for that offer because it won't go through in time anyway. Not in this game. Never mind, it went through. Probably should. Well, if I counted for a bit more, it would have gone through. Right, let's just. If it lets me play Sheffield United on this save, I might just go back to their save anyway. I could have got 7.1, could I? Yeah, right. Oh, there's a Carpenter loan offer. It won't go through in time. Whatever. Okay. Right, we'll ignore all these fucking extra offers just now. I just want to go to the Sheffield United game. Interesting Sutherland. No wonder it's Interesting Sutherland. He's one of the best players in the fucking world. So if I press play... Okay, so either... Any old way, I'm going to get the 3-0 forfeit. Okay, just wanted to check. Let's go back on the saved one then. So either way, I'm getting those points. Right. Sweet. So those sales you just saw, though, they were just a figment of your imagination. So Sheffield United physically can't play. Now, I hope that's not going to be a common occurrence, to be honest. I was disappointed you left me out. And Kosi, I couldn't do anything. The game decided it was going to sim it. What do we do there? Right. Now we're back on the... I just wanted to check if it was going to be a different thing on a different save. What happened with Sheffield United then? I'm going to do a little deep dive here real quick. I mean, do I count that as a game? Like, I guess I do, right? You've been robbed out of a game today, boys, unfortunately. So, Eastwood's fine. They've got the players. Hold on. 6 games have been every game, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But who are they missing then? A striker. They got McBurney. I don't know. I'll go in depth and check it. Because it just makes no sense to me. Right. What if we, figuratively speaking, what if we go to the Preston game and it does the same thing again? Ramon Maria goes to Pisa for 2.5. That's not a bad deal at all. One of them maybe we're looking to get rid of as well. Unfortunately, I would love to see him succeed and exceed expectations, but there's only so far you can take players, especially when you're in the Championship. Inbox Shabalala loan agreement will go through. Now, what happens if the Preston game does the same thing? Because we might be in a bit of shtick here. Okay, so let me play Preston. Wait, was that Preston? I swear it was Yellow Kits. That's our away kit, isn't it? Never mind, yeah, okay. Right. So, I mean, yeah, we've had a bit of a situation there where we lost 8-1, but we've evened it out by winning 3-0. You didn't see the game. That's not important. Does it tell me who the score? Because my main real concern is to see who the scorers are, because it won't count towards goals here, which is kind of annoying, really, to be honest with you. But fucking hell, go on, Bobby Hobbs. Well, I guess you're getting robbed of a game today, boys. Unlucky. Get good. So up next then, Preston North End, which is a little bit easier. Oh, actually, it's not. They're in 4th. Wait, what's the? There's 2 points. There's 3 points between us and an automatic spot. What is going on with this league? More importantly, what's going on with Sheffield United? Right, whatever. We take it. We take it. Unfortunately, I have to inform you that does count as a game. I apologise. Top drawer displays from Carlos Rodriguez. Can you please show me them then? Because I've not seen them this season. Carlos Rodriguez's ability has always been a given. When his talents combined with hard work, the results are spectacular. I need them. Show me them. Such have been the recent displays of Carlos Rodriguez which the fans of Hartlepool have been quick to appreciate. I mean, I need them. I need them. I need these displays to be shown to me. Wolves versus Sheffield United prediction. I'm gonna say 2-2, 2-2. Yeah. Boycott Cammy 20. I boycott me too, but it's just the way the cookie crumbles. Plus, I need to go in about 2 hours anyway, so it's actually kind of is for the best. It's actually kind of worked out a little bit low key. But yeah, I don't really know what to tell you guys. I have robbed you a little bit of a game, but tell you what, if I have time, I'll do 6 games next episode. How does that sound? Maybe, if I remember. I might not remember. You need another game. I've only done one game today on the screen, and it was an 8-1 loss. I don't know why you'd want to watch more of this. Right. Rodriguez, this is your last stand. Because I'm sick of you not doing anything. Even though the media is saying, oh, Rodriguez is just so good. Look at you. 91 pace, 85 shooting, 5-star, 5-star. Incredible stats. But you're playing like a moron. So, we will give you one more chance. And if you don't, then we've got a little Welshman who's not had the time he deserves, ready to come in. I think it was, we'll give the other Nkosi a game as well, because he won last game, but I didn't really have power over it. I will give McGregor a game, because Gomez just got ran completely apart by Nezovic in that Norwich thrashing, as in we got thrashed by, not that we thrashed him. I'm going to try Chilwell off the right, mainly because he does need game time and he can be upset if I don't give him game time. Got quite a lot of 5-star 5-stars here, haven't we? Cochrane's 5-star 5-star. What? And so's McGregor. This team is weird. I like it, but it's weird. Alright. Out next then, after that interesting Sheffield United game, which was a hell of a game to be honest. A fantastic performance from us. 3-0 win over the Blades. It's now Preston North End at Victoria Park. Duncan in goal, and Nkosi and McGregor as the fullbacks, Galloway and Contreras as the centre backs. They're getting a chance to redeem themselves here today. Nkosi centre mid, Cochrane centre attacking mid, with Wilson off the left. Can't drop him, he's undroppable at the moment. Ochoa off the right, and then Blanchard and Rodriguez up top, with Rodriguez captaining the side. This is his last chance for a start, because if he doesn't score today, I'm honestly going to start Harry Howell for a little bit. Like, genuinely. He's pissing me off now, as Rodriguez, with his lack of shit. It's been 7 games this season, though. Still hasn't bagged. You expect more from him. So, at Victoria Park, then. It is Hartlepool United versus Preston North End. And it's live. 3rd game of the episode. Don't know what you're on about. You'll finish the season next stream. That's like 40 games. You know how long that would take? If it takes like 20 minutes each match, that's 40 games. That's like a, I don't know, a long ass stream at least. That's like a 24-hour stream. If I put myself for 24 hours of career mode, I might actually put myself into a coma. You'll remember. Okay. Fair enough then. Crack out in 2 hours. It depends. Well, if I simulate all the games, then yeah. If I play them all, which I probably would, because I'm a psycho, that'll be a 24-hour stream. I've got plans this weekend, so I cannot do a 24-hour stream. As fun as it would be, and as funny as it would be. You'll be here. I know you'll be here, Aiden. I know Jordan will be here, hopefully, as well, but I'm not doing a 24-hour FIFA stream. I value my mental state too much. Right, boys. They've got a Nomer at centre back, and he's meant to be a centre mid. So just take advantage of him. Not like that though.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Yes, a 24-hour stream on Monday. Lads, I'm not doing a 24-hour stream. Unless I'm getting paid for it. If you're fucking donating money to me, then I'll do it. It'll be a lot of money that you'd have to donate. £1,000 minimum. I know I said I don't do this for the money, but if it's a 24-hour stream, I'm doing it for the money. So you hate us. I despise you all, yes. Except for Aiden. Aiden's alright. I despise you, Jordan. Why? Switch to this fucking centre back. I'm gonna scream. Duncan, out to McGregor. Right. Let's try and use this right side a bit more because it's been neglected since Mr. Wilson on the other side has decided to be the best player in the world. Rodriguez, come on, mate. I want to shoot with him, but there's no option there. Cochrane. Ah, good save from Nickish. Is my batteries low? My batteries are low. Bear with me, guys. We'll change batteries. I'm aware I need to put a profile on the thing. I'm doing it. Stop yelling at me, FIFA. Can't defend. I can't play FIFA, honestly. This isn't about me being good at the game. This is just about entertainment. And if I'm bringing entertainment, at least I'm doing something right. Wilson to bring in the corner. Towards Galloway. Oh, and Corsi. Fuck it! Oh, okay, there we go. Right, Galloway, come on. You used to be a striker, mate. It shows why you're not a striker anymore, to be fair. And I've got no centre-back to defend this with because he's still up the pitch. Yeah, swarm him out. Good job. And Corsi and Galloway, double team effort there. Yeah, because I message you every day. You do it, to be fair. I appreciate that. But that does not mean I'm doing a 24-hour stream. Oh my god, my fucking... I thought it was something McGregor. That injury's ruined him. Never mind, I lied. He's very good. Maybe I just did a bad... Oh, it's not where I passed it though, is it, you fucking dumb game? Good tackle. Am I going to get allowed to get the ball? Thank you. Just making sure. Up to Nkosi. Nice. More like it. That's more like it, bruv. Go on, Wilson. Into Nkosi. Nkosi can't get it to Blanchard. Now my cables are tangling. It's all going fucking Millhouse here. McGregor. Rodriguez. Inside to Cochrane. It's a good interception, actually. Thought I had that with Cochrane there, but it's actually good footing from a player of Preston North End. Left the space open. I don't know how that shot's actually got around Contreras, to be honest. I'm going to have to check the physics of that one. McGregor gets caught. If anyone injures McGregor again, I'm going to be pissed because he's meant to be like my star boy at that right back spot. Ochoa. Maybe Ochoa's better off this side because he can cut on his left foot. Hold on. Hold on. We might need to put Ochoa on the other side. Kind of controlling ruined him, to be fair. I mean, maybe. I did commit him like an idiot. 1-0 Sheffield United. Not too sharp. Why is Wilson on these as well? You know what? Fuck it. The ball. Cochrane. Contreras. And Corsi. Contreras. I mean, it's an okay shot for a centre-back. I was kind of hoping it would be a striker that was in that situation, but everyone was up from the corner, so we'll allow it. Good block by Wilson. Throw-in goes to Preston North End. Interception by Nkosi. Go on, lads. Go on. Rodriguez to Blanchard. Please. Oh, my God. I hate my strikers. Can I sell them both on the black market for free? How does that not go in the... I can't be arsed with this game, man. Blanchard should be bagging that 100%. Fucking hell, I want a new strike force. I want a new team. Should we just do a new career mode? Galloway, Cochrane, Blanchard, Rodriguez. Please, this is your moment, fella. This is your moment. You sat him down, and then you've been blocked by the other guy. You know what? You did well to get to that situation, but I need you to score soon, mate. Genuinely. I cry for help because we are struggling. That's offside. It's fine. He was way off. I don't know if it was way off, but I knew it was off anyway. There's more hope and expectation, to be fair, but at least it was off. Oh my god, it wasn't even off. My guy's oh my god. That should be on. They've not measured my guy's foot right there. That actually should be onside. Preston have been robbed a little bit. Whatever, we take it. We're riding our luck here in the Championship anyway. Friends up with us getting in a relegation battle, I wouldn't be surprised. Ref. Okay. Rodriguez gets pushed over and nothing. Alright. Good session by Choa. McGregor. Why does Rodriguez keep dropping so deep, man? Blanchard's heavy. Wilson. Oh, it's a save again. Rodriguez can't find the rebound. Come on, press. Damn it. The weirdest season, because not only have we had 2-0-0 draw, or 3-0-0 draws, I think now. We've also had an 8-1 loss, and yet we've still got 12 goals on the board. 3 goalless draws and 8-1 loss, and yet we've still got a lot of goals on the board. I'm so confused. Rodriguez! Yes! Oh, thank God! Finally, he's off the board, man. Oh, that's a fucking sigh of relief breathed from everyone involved with this club. Ochoa goes down the side into Rodriguez. Thank you, Mr. Ochoa, and thank you especially, Mr. Carlos Rodriguez. Off the mark now. And hopefully that opens up a whole new kettle of fish and he just starts scoring for fun. First goal of the season. Really hoping it won't be his last. The captain contributes. This episode has been all over the place, hasn't it, really? Like, I've had episodes that have just made no sense. This episode is one of the ones that made the least sense. We lost 8-1 to Norwich. We won 3-0 against Sheffield United without even playing the game. And we've now got our captain his first goal of the season when he should have about 5 by now. Good save by Duncan at the near post. Why I ever thought of replacing him in that Norwich game was, I don't know, really, to be honest with you. Been a weird episode all around, but as long as it's been entertaining, that's all that matters to me. Basic to put the ball in. It's away by Rodriguez. He's gone from attacker to defender. Be thrown to Norwich. I want to go the right back, actually. Could use to throw it there. Yep, nice. Good reads. Ochoa. Knocks it to Blanchard. Cochrane. Okay, I thought Wilson make a run through, but Rodriguez is instead making a run through. He's got his confidence back. Back to Cochrane, please. Yes. I pressed to ship it and he just tripped over the ball. Tried to lob the keeper. Should have just banged it. I saw the keeper running out of his line and McGregor's made the tackle. He gets going to bounce to them. Okay. I've done something stupid with Galloway. That's expected at this point. Contreras. Nkosi. Heavy touch. Does not help proceedings there. Good read, though, to win it back. Now McGregor. Ochoa might actually be better off the right as well. You know, these wingers might have been on the wrong side all their careers. Oh, the problem is Roberts is actually better on the right, so it'd have to be between Ochoa and Roberts. Call Rodriguez. Oh, I need help. Okay, didn't get any help in time. You know what? Not a bad half. To say the previous game to this, we lost 8-1. I mean, technically we won 3-0. The only game I played today, we lost 8-1. But Carlos Rodriguez, finally among the goals. Things you love to see for your Peruvian prince. For your Capitan. Well, I'm happy with that at least. 1-0 to Reading over Middlesbrough. 1-1 between Cardiff and Rotherham United. 1-0 to Crystal Palace over Bristol City. 1-0 to Huddersfield over Sheffield United, who are actually playing today. They've decided they're actually going to put out a full team. So fair play to them as well for even doing that. They were just scared of us. I think that's what it was, really. 0-0 between West Brom and Luton. 0-0 between Wigan and Hull. As we continue to read down, it is 0-0 between Barnsley and Coventry. 1-1 between Shrewsbury and Sunderland. 1-0 to Bournemouth over Swansea. And 1-0 to QPR over Millwall. So, not a lot of goals going about like there was earlier on in this episode, but we do have one, and it's for a man that needed one. 56 to 44 in terms of possession, 9 shots to 4, and 2.2 expected goals for 0.7. We've been controlling the game, which is what you like to see. Score prediction versus Man City in the EFL Cup. I don't want to go against you, but I'm going to say... You know what, I'm going to say 2-2 and you win on penalties. Because I don't want Man City to win. But it's going to be difficult. But it's Man City, and they are, I hate to admit it, but they are good. So get closed down there. He's not really had the spark as much today, but that's not... I'm not really caring because he had the spark the rest of the season. Oh, Wilson's run's not a Marius Thomas run where he has a couple of goals to start the season. Right. Cool. Apparently that's a foul even though he's fallen over me. Okay. Be O'Neill now on the right for Preston to create something. I've overrun it with Nkosi though. Equaliser is not going to happen on that occasion at least anyway. Logan Duncan forced into another save. McGregor gets it away. And these touches are fucking me up, bruv. Great tackle by Galloway. These touches are not helping the situation. Wilson. Blanchard. Rodriguez. It's a bit messy and goes down in the end ultimately. Of course he mate, come on. Oh, I've put my defender way out there like an idiot again. Part 100. Unfortunately I have to run. Enjoyed that as always. Looking forward to the next episode whenever it occurs. Have a wonderful afternoon, mate. You too, Franco. Much love. No worries, man. Hope you have a good day. And I hope I've entertained you a little bit. Even if it's been chaos. I don't know if that was a yellow card, to be honest, because he kind of just tripped over me. I didn't even slide there. Well, obviously it looks like I have, but I didn't press the X button to slide. Mawene coming on for Johnson. We're still leading. Only 1-0, but we are in the lead. Oh, man. I feel a lot... I know I'm probably going to concede at some point still anyway, but I still feel a lot more, you know, safe with Duncan in the goal. Probably should have never taken him out of it, really. Well, at least the media speculation about Jacobs' debut has died down now. He's conceded 8. Oh, Christ, there's just too many players about there. Good block, Contreras. And now a corner for Preston. Blanchard nods it away to Wilson, who is one player who usually could be relied on to set on himself, but on that occasion didn't. Interesting. Onuma, who's meant to be playing at centre back apparently today, even as a midfielder. He's forward now. Nkosi gets it to the other Nkosi. Try and play out to McGregor. It's actually gone one better to Ochoa. Well, maybe not one better because he didn't win it, but Galloway gets it to McGregor. Ochoa. Didn't take that into his stride properly as he saw. I don't know why, but that's where it goes. Oh, I've got nobody to close this down. Don't commit, Duncan, don't commit. You know what, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. There's only so many times that you aim for a player in this game and it'll just go to the wrong one over and over again, so it's fine. It's absolutely fine. I just can't be bothered sometimes with the passing. Well, we're going to make some changes before we can proceed any further. Wilson's not really been at the races today, so I might bring him off. I think I'm going to. Bring on Roberts. I will bring on Howell. That's not where I want to bring on Howell. I like that extra scroll that I didn't do. We'll go with that. For that, so we'll short up as well a bit with Diop in the midfield. Triple change. Wilson, Blanchard, and Nkosi for Howell, Roberts, and Diop. Just a bit of freshening up to try and find a winner in this one. Basic just picked up an injury from Preston. Choa back on his natural left side. That was actually meant for Rodriguez, but that's okay. Let's play it out a little bit. Ochoa back into Rodriguez. Howell. Diop. Rodriguez. Howell. Cochrane. Oh, I was so patient as well. It's still a good save, but it's still on for us. Corner to Hartlepool. Am I muted or unmuted? I'm unmuted now. Okay. My fucking mic just messed up. So if you heard me take a massive sip of drink there, I apologise. Oh man, Howell putting it close. We're going to be pushing for these 3 points though. We need them emotionally more than anything else. Ochoa. Howell. Diop in the middle. It's just decided not to find him. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. I've committed McGregor like an idiot. They're going to play out to the left now, probably. Yep, he's offside though by now. Slater being judged offside. Bring on Marino. Cochrane's been decent, but we'll bring on Marino just to freshen it up a bit more. Contreras. Now McGregor. Ooh. Sent O'Neill to the shops. That's what I like about him usually. He does these direct runs. Roberts. Inside. Howell. Oh, man. Good save again. But we are knocking on that door. We're demanding to be let in. 2-1 to say at half time. That's not too bad. Ochoa. Ball in towards 6'6". Never seems to get the headers on target. Not really sure why. Shit, I was sorting out something. I didn't realise we were playing again. Get the ball, man. Oh my god. Yeah, rebound goals. Rebound goals. Fuck off, man. I'm trying to sort out something. I didn't realise the game was still going. I thought I paused it. And even when I defend the tackle, it's like, well, actually, no. Fuck's sake, man. I can't catch a break in this shitty game. He's not even hit it that well either. Toma Basic with the goal. Third of the season for Preston. And they're in pole position now to win this game somehow. I can't even fathom it, to be honest. Do you know what? Lads, if you just want to not get promoted to the Premier League ever, just let me know and I'll go find another job, honestly. No effort in this fucking team at all, even when I'm trying to put the effort in. Choa, Howell's making the run. At least somebody is, because I don't know where the fuck Rodriguez is. Can't do anything on his own. Diop. Rodriguez. Why am I so shit? I thought I had the goalkeeper on the way through, but apparently not. For fuck's sake, I'm just bad at this game, and if I get sacked, I'm not surprised. I mean, we won't get promoted this year, but we want to actually make it look like we're involved a bit. We just lost 8-1 to probably one of our promotion rivals. Then beat another one 3-0 without me playing. And then we've been fucking wombo comboed, 1-2 comboed by Preston here. Every team in the championship is Barcelona, so unless you didn't know that before, now you know, I suppose. Ball in probably now for a potential, well, won't put him too clear. Although Sunday missing the header, we've got 6 minutes, boys. Come on. Rally up. Hansen, respectfully at the moment, I don't even know if I want to stay at this team, so I'm not making any choices on the first team just yet. McGregor to Roberts. Gets caught by 2 people. Apparently neither of them have fouled him. Which, to be fair, they didn't, but I just want something in my favour, please. Anything. Good save again. Then it tries to heavy touch me into a bullshit position there. It's done it there successfully, to be fair. Just cuts it out, and I don't get to win the ball. Okay. Don't lie on it, Duncan. We need one more rush up the pitch now. Come on. Howell asking for it. And then he gets cut out perfectly. I can't believe this game. I can't believe it. Every team is just better than me. Every team just knows what I'm doing before even I know what I'm doing. I can't be fucking bothered, bruv. This whole episode's just been a shit show, quite honestly. O'Neill and Basic with the goal suppressed, and Rodriguez with our goal. I mean, at least Rodriguez is back in the good books, even if we didn't win like we probably deserved to. Of course we deserved to, but actually it was more even than I thought it was. 54-46 in terms of possession. My cable's a tangle, bear with me. 54-46 in terms of possession, 14 shots to 11. 3.5 expected goals each, to be fair. A lot closer than I thought it was, but I'm still a bit... Maybe should have ended the draw then, do you think, perhaps? But of course, they get the fucking luck of the draw. Wilson didn't do fantastic today. It's a rare bad Wilson game. And the match goes to Ochoa with an assist and an 8.4. Contreras solid at the back. Rodriguez finally getting back on the score sheet. He gets a 7.3. Duncan in goal today. 9 shots in his goal, 7 saves, 2 conceded. Couldn't do everything, but he gave it his best as usual. And he's a lot better than fucking Jacobs, I'll tell you that much. As for Preston, man of the match for them goes to Toby Basic with an 8.9 rating, a goal and an assist. O'Neill with a goal and an 8.3. And just solid displays from everyone else, especially our goalkeeper, Nickish. Kept us at bay. 8 shots in his goal, 7 saves, 1 conceded. Bit annoyed that we've lost that, to be honest, but sometimes it's just those fine margins. We're fucking ourselves over at this point, honestly. But at least it wasn't 8-1, it was only 2-1, so... Improvements are being made. 4-2 Man City, we are out. That's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate to get drawn against Man City, isn't it, really? Going forward with everything we could. Literally, their goalkeeper was good as well. Just didn't help. But so was ours. It was just they hit the post and got the rebound to their player. It's the way it goes. If I was to do that at the other end, it'd go there. Like if I hit the post, they'd get to clear it. So. Preston were just better on the day. We couldn't get off the ball. I mean, none of these like kind of ring true. Let's go with that, and I guess. Well, it makes sense to the situation. Wasn't a great result for your boys today. There were things that didn't work for you in the game. Perhaps you now regret not having played Moffat. Could have made a difference. I'll take responsibility for my decisions. I mean, ultimately, Nkosi wanted the game at some point. Forgot about him in the Sheffield United game because I physically couldn't pick him. So I gave him today. And he was alright. Wasn't anything special, though. Where's Bolton? I will check. Right now. I can't remember if they're in League 1 or League 2, honestly. They're in League 1. They're 17th place at the moment. So they're struggling a little bit. Not doing awful, I suppose, but they're not doing great. Like Bradford City here are doing fucking terrible. That's pain. Right. Inbox. Mateo Rojas transfer offer for 1.4. You know what? I'll just straight accept that. Probably see if we could get a bit more for him, but I'll take 1.4 for Mateo Rojas. And we'll advance up to the next game is Luton. Carpenter loan agreement from Galatasaray should go through in January as well. I love when people put bids in September rather than when the transfer window's open. Hugo Hansen loan offer from Fulham. Interesting, because they're in the Prem. Don't know how much game time you get, but I'm happy to send him out there. So I mean, look at all these now. Look at all these offers coming in. It's a fucking joke. I'll try and get a bit more from him. I'm not going to push up to 1.5, but 1.4 might get it. Oh. Maybe we could have gone a bit further, but 1.4 is fine. And this is a departure. I don't remember who for, because I've agreed a couple of players there. I know it won't be a Saxon, because I only just agreed that. I guess it's Hansen, actually, on his loan to Fulham. Or it will be a loan to Fulham in January. No, oh, it's Shabalala. Yeah, I forgot I loaned him out. He goes to Antwerp to join what I think is in Sutherland, but there was rumours that he was going to move, I think. Shabalala loan has gone through. What about Sutherland? Let's check on him. He's still at Antwerp, 84 rated now. Fucking Christ. Has he agreed to join the club already? Maybe he has. Nah, still an exciting prospect though. Fucking hell. Look at him now. Mental. I mean, I could have kept him, but it would have been unfair to keep him in League 2. Or maybe eventually reunite with him. I don't actually know. I'm just going to go down with that. Up next then, Luton. We're in 16th. We're in 16th? How close is this fucking table? It's quite close, actually. It's only 3 points between us and playoffs, 5 points between us and automatics. So it's just a very close, tight-knit table, and then West Brom. Rodriguez's first goal of the season, finally, at least. Rodriguez opened his account for the season, but his effort couldn't help his side avoid defeat at Hans Preston North End. Pain. That's the only news story. Man City lost to Juventus. That's good. Man United beat Milan. That's even better. Rotherham's Saito got a hat-trick. He still looks pretty decent. Obviously, we'll never sign him because he's real, but And once again, England win the World Cup. I'll be flexing that until it goes off the news screen. So, up next then, team we really need to beat. I mean, at least Duncan and Rodriguez get to stay in now because Duncan had a decent, well, a lot better performance than Jacobs. And Rodriguez finally got off the mark. Well, I wasn't impressed by that game, surprisingly, was Wilson, who's had a great start to the season. So what we'll do is we'll do this. Who started the last game? It was Cochrane who started the last game, so Marino starts this one. Diop, Moffat. Contreras has gone up to 75, but we're going to give Ronnie Hansen a run out, which might be risky business, but we've done it now. And you know what? Quigley can have a start. Doesn't get a lot. I'd like to use some more of these players, but I can't because we've got too many. So there's a team that's going to take on Luton then today in technically the 4th game of the season, but, you know, technical issues, aka Sheffield United didn't want to play us, mean that we're actually going into our 3rd game of full gameplay. But it is Luton Town versus Hartlepool at Kenilworth Road. Duncan in goal, Moffat and Gomez as the full-backs, Galloway and Hansen as the centre-backs, Diop CDM / centre-mid, Marino centre-mid / cam, Ochoa left wing, Roberts right wing, Quigley and Rodriguez up top with Rodriguez captain in the side. And that is quite a good Luton Town team, so I'm concerned. But we'll see what we can do. Let's get into it. Oh, I don't want to play any more FIFA from bench straight up. I do like the simulation game, like simulating the games a lot more than playing them, to be honest with you. But we'll play through these. And again, I don't know when the next episode will be after this. Potentially tomorrow, I don't know. I might do something else tomorrow. Maybe the weekend, but I'm not. Don't quote me on it. Alright then, here we go. Luton versus Hartlepool. Let's not be idiots here, boys. We need to win this game. Just say let's not be idiots and then committed Galloway and Moffat. That's how not idiots we're being today. Diop with a crunching tackle. We missed that at the start of the game most of the time, those early tackles that win us possession, but got it there. Ochoa. Quigley, Diop. Now, I've got more faith in Rodriguez again because he's off the board now. I don't know how many he'll score this season, but now he scored 1, it's better than none. Quigley. That was a rocket. It was a good save as well. Corner coming in from Roberts. That's very high up. Can Connor Quigley, or Christopher Quigley even, knock it down? Ochoa just about gets into Marino, but there is a lot of Luton players. Let's try and just breathe a bit here. Try and get them out of their zones a bit. Moffat to Quigley. Just play it around a little bit. Diop. Ochoa wants it. Ochoa gets it. Across. Oh, it's caught by Osho. Get ready to shoot Rodriguez. Um, Interesting effort there from Fabio. Not a bad one, to be fair, but Duncan had it all the way. Did get away from Galloway. Gomez would have caught up, I think. But didn't really give him the time. He just shot. Roberts, ball in. Towards Quigley. So as far as Rodriguez, who can't win it. And Luton will bring it away. And it will not let me switch to centre mid, no matter how much I press the LB button. So there's that happening too. So if you're interested in that, there's some elite commentary there. Player won't let me, or game won't let me switch to player, which is 90% of these games, to be honest. I've arsed up Galloway here, I think. I absolutely arsed up. Yeah, well, I mean, I messed it up, but Moffat could be covering, couldn't he? Realistically. Didn't, obviously, because now we're 1-0 down. Spare me, guys. How does everything get tangled? I've had just about enough of this game today anyway, so I might cut it off after this game, genuinely. I not already cut one game off. I'm kind of scamming this one as it is, but I don't want to play FIFA 23. That's all there is to it. Chawa. I've got no support. Lovely. Guess we're playing it back then. Quigley. Turns his man. Shoots at the near post and it's saved. Chawa. Ball towards Diop. Try to knock it down. Try to do anything with it. We've got nobody there to meet that ball, which is very useful. In case you weren't aware, I was being sarcastic. It's the most stupid thing in the fucking world. It's alright, they're just dribbling off the pitch. They've got no real plans there. Or brains, as it seems. United chant from the away, Hartlepool fans, but I mean, honestly, at the moment, I don't even know why you'd be supporting us. We've been shit. I can't get the ball through to fucking Rodriguez again, man. I'm gonna flip my lid. Why is Galloway playing centre mid and Diop playing centre back? Maybe something to investigate at some point, but not today, boys. We're already a goal down, and we're letting it through again. Can I switch to Gomez? Holy shit! And then it just doesn't. Oh, I don't want to play. Good clearance by Gomez. Oh man, Gomez bailing me out big time there. I don't understand why this game ignores me sometimes when I try to press buttons. It gives like, actually, we'll do something different. See what you think about it. Piss you off and then continue doing it even though you don't want it. Try to press him anyway. Apparently it's a foul for pressing. Who knew? Not me. For a pass means that Moffat gets it back. Just get two men on me at a time, bruv. I don't know how to pass. I genuinely don't know how to pass in this game. I'm doing passes that work every other time and then just like, or in every other previous game. Every iteration of this game it has worked. But in this year's game, nothing works. Nothing actually works. Good save by Duncan, man. But nothing I try and do comes off. And now I've got a player on the floor. And I can't be bothered with it. Just score. Might as well, honestly. Can't be serious, otherwise he'd be off the pitch. It's Connor Quigley. Which I don't want to sound bad when I say this, but that's not a big a deal as I thought it could have been. Could have been somebody else. Ball out. Oh, well, I guess not out because I aimed it away and it decided to cause me issues by going in the box. Who knew? Shaw gets past one. But down the line to an injured Quigley. I think he's just his shoulder because it was his feet he seemed to be not running as well. Diop can't get there. Galloway's very far up for a centre-back. Rodriguez just tried one. Why not? Why the fuck not? You don't know if you don't try, innit? Okay. Cool. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, picture perfect that. I try win the header. My guy falls over. And I try and tackle, and my guy misses it completely. Go for Duncan. Bah, weep, Greg. Weep, I can't. That's Transformers for we come in peace, let's be friends. Okay, I was going to say. Welcome, Izzy. Oh, Christ. No? Okay, good. They're just getting the ball every time, man. See what I mean? Even deflects it, still try to get to them. Good catch, Duncan, though. Hell of a throw on him. Only to Ochoa, who's been cut down in his prime. It was a good tackle, to be fair. Moffat closes it down, but also falls over. How does that make any sense? Galloway. Okay. Try it again. We'll just put it over the... This game is fucked. This game is absolutely fucked. I've not put that ball anywhere near off the pitch. I've not put that ball there either. He's offside. I'm getting bailed out here a lot. Welcome to the stream, Josh. Hartlepool is shit at the moment. We're struggling big time. Can't get a good result at the moment. It's a pain. But we'll get there. Hopefully. This Rodriguez has finally scored his first goal of the season. That's something. I mean, that's not where I passed it, so I'm glad the refs called half-time because I was about to fucking scream. Can't put more than 3 passes together at the moment, and Luton have taken advantage of that. Adebayo getting the goal. I'm ready to rip my hair out. It's a good time. We're all having a good time. Except for me, I'm not having a good time. 1-0 to Middlesbrough over QPR. 1-0 to Bournemouth over Millwall. 1-0 to Sunderland over Barnsley. 1-0 to West Brom over Hull. 1-0 to Huddersfield over Preston. 2-0 to Watford over Sheffield United. 1-1 between Norwich and Crystal Palace. 0-0 between Bristol City and Cardiff. And then 1-0 to Rotherham. Or 1 to Reading even over Rotherham. How do my cables keep tangling? I'm not even moving them. Quigley's got a knock, which you've got to keep an eye on, but Luton have also been the better team. 53 to 47 returns of possession, 8 shots to free, and 2.1 expected goals to 0.9. Passes 55. I don't know how many I've actually completed of those. 55 passes made, 40 completed. Yeah. Great. We're doing great. Awful pass percentage, really. What do you think about it? It's not. I wanted to go to my right back. Please, at least make it look like it's going to the right player, even if you're not going to direct it there, FIFA. Make it look like you're trying. Rodriguez. Marino. Try and unlock Roberts here. Try to get back to Marino, but they ran too close. I don't really know what the idea was there. Just didn't leave enough space for a pass. I've got no midfielders in midfield now because Marino made that dumb run. I've committed Galloway because again I got no midfielders. And Luton across it in. Moffat's up there. It's not going to be... Oh my god. One of you get it. Fucking hell. I'm trying to clear it with Hansen at the same time. Luton nearly make it 2-0. We are on the fucking ropes here, boys. Jaw's been snapped again. I can't get it down the wings at all, and I can't get it through the centre either. I can't get through Luton. They're good. We're bad. I've realised this. We're definitely not ready for the Premier League. I don't even know if we're ready for the Championship the way we're going, but we're absolutely not ready for the Premier League. Marino's touched it the wrong way. Keeps it under control though somehow. Then passes it off to them. Rodriguez fighting back to win it though. D up. .48 shooting's about right. Bring on Corsi. Bring on Cochrane. Bring on Blanchard. And then bring on Wilson. Those are the changes we're making. Quadruple sub. Gomez. Okay, cool. Didn't win a header. We're just not shutting it down though. Oh, we are. Hansen. They're calling for a penalty. I'll call bullshit on that. Thank you. Gomez. Cochrane. So the only game we've won so far is a game where the opponents didn't even have enough players to play said game. Moffat's off, I think. Doesn't matter. It's going to go to the keeper anyway. They've got a hole right inside to attack down now. Lovely. Galloway covers well. It's a corner to Luton. I am shit today. Worse than usual. Like, I'm not good at the best of times. But I'm worse than usual today. Alright, anyone going to spread out to the side? No, I guess we're just going to... I'm not playing this game anymore. I'm signing out. I can't bothered. I can't really be bothered. What, like, in what realm am I passing it there? In what actual situation am I passing it there? Let's just review this. I passed it up to the middle, the guy in the middle there who was open. Why would I pass it to the guy who's marked? I don't want to play this game. I just don't. This is the worst episode I've done in a long, long time. At this rate, we're going to get relegated. I've passed it up to the middle. Just not locked on to the correct guy. And it's an open net for Fabio to finish for Luton. I just feel like if this game listened more than once, I feel like I'd be in a better spot. I feel like I could be maybe in this game. I feel like if we went to the target I'd aimed at, we wouldn't have been in a situation there where Duncan's just passed it to their striker and made himself look like a total idiot. Because that's not what I did. I don't know if it was in Coasty or if it was Blanchard in the middle of that point because we had just come off the corner, but whoever that blonde guy was in the middle was who I was aiming it for. Ref. Someone's got to detail me which part of the ball he got here. Oh, fuck off. The dodgiest, bullshittiest tackles each time, man. We just decided not to mark, boys. We're just letting them through now. We're like, they've already gone 2-0 up. Can we not be arsed? No. Try to break through. Try to get some method of madness to work here. Blanchard, you're meant to be my striker. Where the fuck are you putting that, you absolute dickhead? I've just not shot it there at all. I've aimed bottom, well, I've aimed that kind of direction. I've aimed bottom right, but I didn't mean towards the corner flag, I meant towards the bottom corner of the goal. Just nobody's fucking marking anyone. Nobody's doing anything of use. Everyone's a fucking idiot. Good tackle, I'm off it. And when I do put a tackle in, I'm not allowed the ball. Because that would be too bloody easy. I meant to mark 2 people at once, eh? Okay, I tackled, but that's alright. Good block by Galloway. Good catch by Duncan. I mean, I feel like when I press tackle, I just get ignored by the game as well. I'm going to be complaining a lot, but this episode especially has been a fucking shit show. That's for Blanchard. Fuck off then. Just fuck off. Just don't even... You know what? I'm just going to run with one person. Might as well at this point. I'm joking, by the way, because I've already passed it twice and said that, but... I want to fucking collapse. Come on, Rodriguez. That's what I like to see from you. You're the captain for a reason, mate. If you're back in fucking form, I'm backing you. Backing, I should say. Just to make that clear. Absolute elite of the elite in the championship. What a run and what a finish. And that puts us straight back into a game that, quite frankly, we shouldn't have been out of, but beside the point. Second goal of the season for Rodriguez in 2 games. 2 and 2. Gotta respect that if nothing else. We've got a few minutes left to try and equalise it, but I've made the interception and the game has decided to fuck me in the ass. Alright, never mind. Whatever we had in this game is now gone. I'm annoyed at Hansen because he didn't get the ball under pressure, but that's fine. Adebayo's outstrengthened him. But what on fucking... No, I've got to watch this back from our goalkeeper, who is meant to be my number 1, and not a complete moron. So let's just first of all analyse this. Ball's played in. Hansen is in front of Adebayo. So it's just a shit touch, really. Gets the ball. Gets a touch, but just can't get it under his control. Adebayo nabs it, which is fair. And this is the issue here. I mean, even with Duncan, even with probably Jacobs, that should be saved. So what trickery has happened here for it to go in? Duncan's moved his leg out of the way. Lovely. Whatever. I'm sorry, I agree with Josh in the chat. Hartlepool are shit. We need a new club, boys. I've had enough of this. Championship's our level. I think we've decided. I know I don't want to sign players to make it too easy, but I'm tempted to sign players to make it easier, honestly. Oh, ref. I barely touched him, man. He's just crying about it. I've got to play one more game, but I don't want to. I don't know who it's against. Rodriguez. Getting fucking scrapped with here. No foul though, apparently. He's dove there, hasn't he? Could have gone round it, he's just dove into it. Oh, sorry, dived, I guess. I don't know what you want to express it as. Hansen and Gomez running into each other is really good. Gomez ends up winning the ball. We've still got time. 4 minutes. Miracles can happen. Not today, though. Rodriguez is looking a bit more sharp. I like that. But beyond that, the rest of the team makes me want to fucking throw them all in the bin, to be honest with you. Aside from Rodriguez being good, everyone else has been a fucking shit show. I mean, I thought we were ready for the championship, but evidently we're not. Another season in League One, please. Low refunds at the moment. Taking another one for the road. Alright. Whatever. At least we got one for the road. We're not going to get anything now. It's too late, but if it hadn't been for that part where Duncan had aimed it for a player and the game has decided to aim it for a different player, we probably would have managed to get a draw here. That would have been an equaliser. But with the way that this game works, and that it works like shit for anyone who's interested, we're going to get our third loss today in this episode. At least Rodriguez is back in it. A decent attempt to fight back, but this game decided long ago that we were not getting anything out of this. Not only did it not pass to Nkosi or Blanchard, whoever it was in the middle, when Duncan made that mistake, it also decided that even though it was possibly easier to save than score that near post shot for the third goal, decided to let it in because why not, and it's funny. So unfortunately we lose. Rodriguez is looking sharper again, which is good, but this game is rubbing me blind in some occasions, honestly. It has given me a free win today, to be fair. But out of the 3 games we've played, we've lost 3 times, so I'm not really wanting to play a 4th/5th, but we will do. 58 to 44 in terms, or 42 in terms of possession, 14 shots to 10, 3.2 expected goals, 2.6 in favour of Luton. Probably the right result, but it's just the way that goals come about. You get what I mean? Just so dodgy, man. Man of the match for us. Thankfully, once again, he's at the top of the list. Carlos Rodriguez with an 8.4 and a brace. 8.1 from Moffat, who's back in among the good games. Gomez with 7.2. Duncan got 7.1 despite letting in some silly goals and making some silly mistakes. He did make 9 saves out of the 12 shots on his goal as well, so still faith in there for him. This is coming from Wilson, who got 6.5 off the bench, and Cochrane, who also came off the bench and got 6.5 as well. So there you go. Marino, the stinker, apparently. Or was it Cochrane who started? I don't remember. Either way, 3-2 loss. Better check their ratings actually as well. Don't want to, but better add. Elijah Adebayo getting man of the match at an 8.9. A brace for Luton today. Fabio Roberto Gomez Neto getting 8.7 and a goal. And the 1 assist out of the 3 goals. That's interesting, that, isn't it? It's weird that. 7.2 for Watson. I've not even done them in number order, but there you go. There's the rest of the numbers. Decent performances around there. And then Walton, 6 shots on his goal, 4 saves, 2 conceded. And that ends that for that. Another loss to add to the ever-growing collection of losses. Boy, am I excited to see where we end up in this season, because we are not getting automatic promotion. Not even close. I'm glad Rodriguez is coming up trumps again. But I need my players to use their brains. I need this video game to figure out the correct pass, because I've tried the correct pass in the games like... Try again, mate. It just... like, it hurts my brain. It just hurts my brain. I don't want to play anymore, but I've still got one more game to do, and then we'll read through the transfers, which will cheer me up a bit, I suppose. I also need the toilet desperately, but we'll get through the last game and the rest of the episode. And then I'll headbutt a wall. I mean, go to the toilet. Definitely headbutting a wall though as well. Mateo Rojas is going to be going to Club Bruges, or Cercle Bruges. We will see that go for in a minute. Vicente Ojeda loan deal from Girona. Have we still got both of Ojeda and Martinez then? We do. I hate this fucking game. Why does he not do offers when the windows are open? Quigley's got an injury which will keep him out for 5 days, so we'll be back by the next game. Not that he's going to get in it. We're going to go for Rodriguez Habel kind of shit, I think. This is the departure of Mateo Rojas. Decent for a couple of years as a backup. Really helped when we were trying to weaken Tranmere as well. Because I still don't know if they have a goalkeeper. I'm going to go check actually. But from Hartlepool to Cercle Bruges, he will meet up with Aidan Sutherland. They won't be on the same team necessarily. Could have got a bit more money for him, but there's no way we're getting 2.1 million. Luca Carpenter's loan deal to Galatasaray will go for in January as well. And then we will advance in a moment when we check the inbooks. A Hugo Hansen loan agreement has been done there as well. Short term, that'll go for in January as well. Linus Isaacson gets his exit to 1.4 million from Hartlepool to Benevento. I think we got an A deal there, and I wanted to make sure he was good, but it's a lot of midfielders passing him by really, so he exits the club. And Isaacson will go to Benevento. We've got a transfer offer from Mariano Martinez from Royal Antwerp. Could link up again with Aidan Sutherland, but it's going to be for a pretty penny. We're not going to let him go for cheaps. He is good. He's just not got a potential tag anymore, so that's why we're not keeping him pretty much. That's really the only reason. Ojeda still has his, so we'll try and make the most of him. That's not what I wanted to offer. Tits on a bike. I wanted to put 5.5. Oh, I'm an idiot, man. I'm not with it. I'm genuinely not with it. Fucking hell. Is there a way we can, like, not have that go through? Can I read? Whatever. I'm an idiot. I wanted to put 5.5. And Perez here, the Norwich striker, is doing us in. He's already got up to 77 rated. He's pretty good. I don't know if we want to go for him, but we'll keep him on the maybe pile. As we get towards, of course, January, we'll look for a few more players, and Cecil would be a good one to sign if he was, if we could, obviously. But he's a real player. And then Christoph Kadlec, I would assume usually that he is the regen of Czech, but obviously he can't be. Jabola Barboza, cool name, cool nation. Plays with Cheltenham, so he can't be fantastic. No offence to him. Griezmann's at Brighton, retiring end of season. They would get a Griezmann regen, perhaps. Some decent players coming up. We'll do a proper. I'll probably do a proper scouting thing off screen, honestly. Looks like he signed an English player as well. A Jada loan offer from Girona will go through, return to his home country for a bit. And then Marius Thomas, I did say I wanted quite a bit of money for him, so we will have to see what Anderlecht say. I do want to get him off the books, but I want to get a good price for him as well. And Anderlecht are willing to accept it. I think I rejected that the first time around because I didn't want to sell him, but now I do. This overpopulated squad. I think this is Hansen's loan deal going through to Fulham. Well, final game then will come up against Hull City. I think already, yeah, this is the one I did, isn't it? And the one I accepted the deal for. So 3 straight losses today leave us fuck knows where in the table. Probably the relegation battle, quite frankly. 19th place. We're popping off low-key, except we're not. But the thing is, if we do win, which is very unlikely because we've been dog water today, that puts us back into the top part of the table at the very least. So let's just think positive. And let's try and beat Hull City, although they're having quite a good season, I think, aren't they? Well, they had a good start. They've kind of slowed down a bit. 11th, though. They're still above us. Would we overtake them if we beat them? I don't know. Goal difference may play a factor in that. And if we beat them, I think we would, because they have -1 and we have -2. So yeah, a win over them would put us over them. Whatever the table ends up like at the end of the day, I don't know, but that's what we're playing for then. So the final game of the day against Hull, because I know I should give you an extra game because of the Sheffield United bullshit, but I'm not doing because I don't want to play this game. So cry about it, I suppose. Walsall against Man City goes to penalties. Walsall, get fucked, you cunts. Hartlepool's Quigley set for 5 days out. Hartlepool have confirmed Quigley will be out for approximately 5 days while he recovers from his shoulder injury. Pain for him and for me. But that's hilarious. Is that the Carabao Cup? I've got to go fucking see this for myself. If ever a chance to stick the knife in with Man City, you take it. Alright. Walsall in the round of 16 because he beat City on penalties. Oh, beautiful. You'd just love to see something like that happen. Did Liverpool go out as well? They went to Chelsea. That's not as bad. Any other shocks? Wolves knocking out Arsenal 3-1. Maybe a bit of a shock. I don't know. But anyway, the final game of today then. Because if I have any more games today, my head will explode. Galloway, I know you're... Oh, you're not even tired. It just looks like you're tired. The stamina bars look a little bit weird. Right. McGregor comes in for Gomez. I know Gomez is going to up a rating, but I want McGregor to win our game. Quigley comes at for Harry Howell. And we'll give Wilson our start and Marino our start. And Nkosi our start. In fact, no. Not going that far. Contreras comes back in as well. Moffat sticks around. Boom. So it's going to be a team against Hull City then. We need a win. 3 losses today. 1 win that we didn't even earn because the game broke and it made me... Well, it said Sheffield United didn't have enough players to play. And even when I tried to go into another save so I could avoid easy wins like that, because I actually would rather have played the game, it just decided, nah, you're not going to get around it. You have to beat them. I'm like, alright, man, fine. So that Victoria Park then, final game of the day against Hull City. Duncan in goal, Moffat the left back spot, McGregor the right back spot, Galloway and Contreras as the centre backs with Diop, CDM, Marino centre mid, Wilson off the left, Roberts off the right, Howell and Rodriguez leading the line, Rodriguez captain in the side. At Victoria Park once again, we'll get into it. Good old Victoria Park. We suck at home for whatever reason. I'm even looking forward to this game. Usually I'm looking forward to the next match I play in these career mode streams. But with the way I've been going today and the way I feel about this game currently, I'm leaving arse. I want to win, obviously, but I just don't see us winning. What we really need is one of those games where we just absolutely destroy a team. The problem is, I don't think that game will be this one. And obviously I could play another game. I could play the game after this, which I think is Bournemouth. But I'm not doing it, because I don't want to. And they're my streams, so I'll do what I like. I apologise if you feel like I'm robbing you of a game or I'm robbing you of content, but I don't like this game at the moment. And the more I don't play it, the happier I am, honestly. But I do want to see his Hartlepool save it through at the very least, if nothing else. Because we've got some good talents in here that I would like to see come to their fruition. When the ball back early, Roberts tries to get it through to Marino. It just about squeezes through, but a lot of pressure on. Does play it through to Rodriguez. Good effort. Lototala had to be aware. I'm glad Rodriguez has found his shooting boots again, at least. Even if it has been a bad episode, the one good thing that's come out of it is that. Malik Diop can't win the header. Galloway can. Diop is down again. If he's fucking injured again for however long. Just come back from a, whatever, 3-month injury, I think it was. Can't get the ball back with McGregor, so we won't. But we'll get it back with Galloway. And that opens up the whole horizon here of chances. Rodriguez can't get the ball, though. Player watches Rodriguez, and I'm glad he's back involved with the goals. But it's just still not been enough for us to get a win yet, which is concerning. Offside against Hull there as he tried to run through on that one. It's very marginal, but I mean, I don't even know if it's offside, to be fair, but I'm not going to complain about it either. Because it's in our favour. I can't complain about a decision that's in our favour, really, can I? Galloway. Not where I aimed it, but we move. Diop. Now up to Moffat. I was wanting Wilson to make the run. He has opted that he can't be arsed, which is fair enough. Is there a glitch there with Contreras? Or am I just tripping? Okay, I was just tripping. He just turned around quite fast. I thought he'd done the upside down thing that he'd done last episode. I mean, Diop's knock's nothing serious. If it's a broken toe, I'm going to break this game, so we'll see. I've got a disc for it as well, so I'm quite happy to just smash that to pieces. Galloway gets it to Roberts. Coyle picks it up though. Ball inside. Blocked by Galloway, and we'll get it away towards Harry Howell. Roberts. Rodriguez is asking for it, but that's a great tackle. Blocked by Contreras this time. Fran Marino. Oh, just let me pass it when I press the pass button, please. I beg. I've lunged in with Contreras like a moron. Is that... That's not a Dharma, is it? I don't think it is, but I'm still concerned. Quite a fast player. Galloway. Moffat bring it away. Wilson. Into Howell. I just wanted to pass when I pressed the button and not like a second later when they could tackle me. Good cover, Galloway. Bad pass, Galloway. Bad situation, Galloway. Good recovery, Galloway. Diop brings it away. West Brom on a mad one this season. I don't think anyone catching them. Howell. I don't think I did that. I think I'd probably put a pass on with good power that would go into the path of Rodriguez and he'd score from said pass. I don't think I just put the laziest pass in the world towards Rodriguez, did I? Maybe I did. So good interception by Moffat, and Duncan's got to bail us out because this game's giving them the bounces again. United chance at Victoria Park. The home fans just try to get anything out of anyone in this game so far. Galloway to Marino. Roberts. If he can get past Coyle, which he should be able to for pace, you would think. Take this on and finish it. Ethan Roberts off the counter-attack makes it 1-0 Hartlepool. Cheers of excitement and relief. Honestly, probably more than anything else. Roberts outpacing the Hull defender and dispatching of it nicely on the weak foot as well. No issues for him. It's 1-0. God. Ethan Roberts, first goal of the season. I swear he scored before. Maybe it wasn't in the Championship. Might have scored one in that Carabao. I would say might have scored one in the Carabao Cup, but we lost 5-0. Alright, Roberts, maybe don't get too I can't speak. Don't get too aggressive is what I'm trying to say, but I'm struggling. Yeah, switch me off my right back right there when I need to be my right back. Contreras clears it up, to be fair. Rodriguez, Howell, Wilson. Forces a save. Marino tries to keep it alive. We'll go for a corner. And the yellow card for Roberts, obviously, for the earlier challenge, which you'll see on your screen most likely. Honestly, that could have been a red, so look, it's a yellow. Roberts towards 6'6". Somehow doesn't win it, despite being 6'6". Marino aims it for Howell. The game decides to not aim it for Howell, and so it's a goal kick for the away side. There's a goal again. Very happy about it. I know I don't sound too happy right now, but I'm honestly just wanting to get this episode done. Genuinely. I don't want to play any more of this video game. Marino wins the header. It's not that I will finish this Hartlepool save. It's just I've actually enjoyed doing things outside of gaming for a bit. A different pace, but I've liked it. Oh, fuck off. It's a great play. Cool. Cool. I mean, if you ask me where my centre-backs are, I couldn't tell you. I had to go McGregor for that. Got played. Don't know where my centre-backs are. When I say centre-backs, I mean Galloway. I don't know where he was. Contreras was marking the other man in case of a pass. Which is fair enough. Oh no, it was Galloway it was marking. Wait. Hold on. I need to review this then. So what... Let's just look at this. Who's committed out here? Because that's where it's all fucking gone wrong. McGregor's there. Contreras is on this man. He gets it played around him. Oh, so it's Contreras that's out of the situation. Okay. McGregor goes in for a tackle. Fine. Fair enough. Yep, makes more sense. My apologies, Galloway. It was Contreras I was wanting to be mad at. So you. I didn't... I mean, I did. I did press B. But I was picking my controller back up. I didn't mean to yeet it into row Z for a Hull throw-in. Of course I don't know that, so I won't do fair play. You know, I do get a tackle in. I'm not allowed the ball. Just want the ball when I win the ball. Please. I'm not tackling for the good of my health. If anything, it's made Malik Diop unhealthy. I just hate this game right now. Cracking save from Logan Duncan there. Thought it was 2-1 Hull, honestly. So I went quiet. I just need to relax. I need to stop getting overheated. Although, to be honest, when it's warm outside, and even when my windows are open, it's still overheating me because I'm just warm. Galloway gets the ball. Does he get to keep it? Yeah, it's off the Diop. You know what? Better than what I expected. Howell spreads out to Moffat. Would like Wilson to make a move if possible, but that's okay. Guess he didn't really feel like it. That's fine. Wilson, I'd want to keep on the hype train with you, but if you're not going to help me at all, then what can I do? You're making the left back do all the movement, and you're leaving it open. Like, we're leaving it open at the back once the left back does that. I don't know if that's a block by Diop or if it's by Moffat, but it is a block. What I've realised about this game is it really loves to replay the other team's goals. When I score a goal, and it's 1-0 for a good duration of the match, my goals don't get replayed that much. I've noticed that. Yeah, give it 5'6" to header when it says 6'6". Yeah, it's a great idea. Oh, it's on the counter again. Oh, one of the best players to have on the counter, quite frankly. Marino gets body blocked and the ref sees nothing wrong with it. Alright. If I do that though, it's definitely a foul. Gregor. Good challenge. Rodriguez. Didn't really know how to take that one on. I maybe should have tried to turn in, but it's a good defensive effort from Hull. It'll go in 1-1. That was off the pitch. Nah, hold on. Out to sneeze. Managed to tackle while sneezing. We fucking take that. And that did just say Adama Traore, so I'm assuming it is Adama Traore. Like the Wolves, well, former Wolves man. Current Fulham man now. 1-1 now in this game. Roberts getting our goal off the counter. Smith getting an equaliser. 1-1 at the break. We are fucking struggling in the Championship, man. I don't know why it's been such a struggle. I knew we'd have a bit of a problem with it, but didn't realise it'd be this deep with the issues. But I don't know. 1-0 to Middlesbrough over Rotherham. 0-0 between Reading and Bristol City. 1-0 to Cardiff over Norwich. 1-0 between Crystal Palace and Sheffield United. 1-0 to Preston over Watford. 1-0 to West Brom over Coventry. Continuing to lead down. It is 1-0 to Sunderland over Wigan. 0-0 between Barnsley and Swansea. 1-0 to Shrewsbury over Millwall. I got hiccups. Bournemouth joined 1-0 over QPR as well. So before we get to the second half, I just need to send a text real quickly. And then we'll check the stats. 55 to 45 in terms of possession, 8 shots to 5 in favour of Hull as well. 1.8 expected goals, 0.8. I have no idea why this team is struggling so much. I think I'm going to bring off Diop just for safety reasons more than anything else. For Cochrane. So do that. And we go now. Let's see if we can find a winner. I mean, we probably will find a winner, but then it'll just equalise again, so... it bewilders me how good this guy is. Straight off the break of the second half, and he comes out with that. Rodriguez is gagging for it. Wilson says, bear with me, got something to do here. It's unable to be blocked. It's unable to be saved. And that's a perfect start to the second half. Exactly what we needed. 5th goal of the season for Duncan Wilson. Galloway reads that like a book. Didn't aim it to go to McGregor. Okay, it's only a warning. That could have gone wrong. The realistic, I didn't aim it to go to McGregor, I aimed it to go to Roberts, and it's just decided to play it short. And yeah, I did not win the ball, obviously. Sayed Manesh coming on for Smith. First Hull change of the day. We've already made our first change with Cochrane coming on for Diop. Ball over, headed away by Roberts. Can't win the ball despite me aiming it at my player, but that's okay. Just counting. Decent long-range effort from Tufan, but it goes over. I thought for a second it might nestled in, but Duncan had it covered. Sorry that I keep muting and stuff. I'm drinking so much water right now just to stay hydrated. I've got a massive 2-litre bottle of water that I've just been powering through throughout this episode. Marino. Roberts. Rodriguez. Howell. That's prime Hartlepool. That's prime Hartlepool. Why can't we do more of that? Why can't we do more of that? Why is it taking this fucking long? Harry Howell making it 3. That's prime Hartlepool. Oh my god. Inject that into my veins, please. Roberts taps into Rodriguez. Howell's left open. And he just absolutely slices it away from the goalkeeper. I don't think he intended that to go bottom left. I can tell you firsthand, I didn't intend that to go bottom left. But it's gone in, and that's all that matters, isn't it, really? Who's counting? Fucking hell. Straight out the second half, we've been... I mean, we didn't deserve it off the first half, but we've been ready to go. First goal of the season. Only 3 appearances this season so far for Harry Howell. The first goal's come quicker than what Rodriguez has had. Sorry, Rodriguez. I didn't mean to make a joke at your expense. Roberts gets robbed. Ironic, really. Decent long-range strike. Could have played that in further, I think, but Duncan holds on to it. Moffat onto Wilson. Took it on too far. Howell picks up the loose ball, but McLaughlin. It's more of a fact, I think, that Harry Howell may have got in the way of Wilson's run, but also did ask for the ball, so I can understand his frustration. Got 50-50, really. Contreras cuts it out, so I'm not going to get the ball. But another long-range effort held by Logan Duncan. I made a perfect tackle with Contreras, so I can't have the ball and it's put me out of position, so that's your reward, by the way. Wilson to Howell this time. Decides passing it rather than doing a skills run. Well, I say skills run, just a run. Rodriguez on the edge to Wilson. Opts to go for it. Was not far off. He's a fucking talent, isn't he? Ricky for Traore now. That's not the Adama, that's a different Adama. He was fooling me. I don't know why I thought it was the actual Adama Traore. I mean, obviously it's an actual Adama Traore, but not the one I'm thinking of. I give the Fulham slash... Well, I say Fulham slash Wolves. Is that Fulham? The former Wolves, current Fulham player. No, no. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. There's no need for it, is there? What's the point? That's the easiest shot to save, and the game's just decided, nah, he's not saving it. What's the fucking point? This could be an easy win. This could be a nice, easy win, but the game has decided. FIFA 23 has decided that this P-roller shit shot that is the easiest shot to save in the world has decided to go in. Oh my god, I can't believe this game. It's fucked over Duncan. It's... Nah, mate. Whatever. That's a load of fucking bollocks, and everyone knows it. You wonder why I fucking concede so many goals. Defensively, we're all over the shop again, as always. There's no way that should be going... I don't really want to talk about a defensive line, but that shouldn't be finding the net on any day ever. This game's just decided to have its own fucking mind with that one. I know Harwell's been good today. We're going to be on Blanchard. A bit more firepower. It seems, anyway. I was expected to just win 3-1 and we'd be sorted, but this game... I just offered Hull a goal. Offered him a lifeline. So, I guess we've got to try a bit harder. No idea how it's found the back end net, genuinely. Fucking hell, they're going to get an equaliser. I already know they're going to get an equaliser, and I don't think it's going to matter what I do defensively to stop it. I've committed Galloway again. I've made up for it. I'm not just for the record, whenever I commit the centre backs, I'm not trying to commit the centre backs. I want to be my centre mids, but it never seems to be on offer to use. And then Wilson just doesn't want to make the run on that occasion. He does the runs when he wants to. Alright, off it. Listen up. Great block. Ball still goes back to them. Shock horror as game does not work properly. Slater for Franklin. We're going to swap Contreras for Hansen. And then I'm going to fucking cry. Because they're going to equalise at some point. I can already smell it coming. Man. 15 minutes hold on now. It should have been home and dry, but some ridiculous long-range shot that wouldn't have gone in on a month of Sundays if I'd tried it. That's not gone in for them. And now, what is... Oh, okay, my defender's there. I was going to say, what's Galloway doing all the way up there? But he was back, so I apologise again, Galloway. Although, why aren't we cutting that out? I don't know where Hansen's fucking wandering off to. Boys, we are running, like... running the risk of conceding. Rodriguez, Roberts. Back to Rodriguez. Ref? No? Okay. Rodriguez won out on the strength battle anyway. Roberts. Can't shoot because there's... Oh, fuck it! Oh, Ethan Roberts. He's too good for this league. He's too good for this league. And we're going to sub him off as well now because on that yellow. I don't want to risk anything, but... Too good for this league. Just patience. Close control. And a finish. Should wrap up the game, shouldn't it, honestly? You'd think. Smart footwork. The ball does go for his foot, but how many rebound goals have the other team scored today? Norwich scored 8, so I'm not even fucking having it with bloody rebound goals being complained about. Before we continue on here, we're all going to make that change. Roberts had a great game, but I know he's on for the hat-trick as well. I shouldn't really be pulling him off at this point, but I don't want to risk it in case he does get sent off. Because I'll get frustrated at something, and if it's him that I'm getting frustrated like with, or he's in the vicinity of where I've been frustrated, then I will slide, and I don't want him to be sent off. Moffat intercepts. Wilson. Goes past 1, goes past 2. Can't get past the 3rd. Should have played it through, really. And then there's a gap there. It just seems to appear in my defence. Out of nowhere. Hansen does well to cover. Marino. Cochran. Wilson. Don't talk to me about anyone else. Duncan Wilson. The camera's gone ballistic here. And I don't blame it. This fucking kid is not, like, showing great potential. He is. He is. He's not potential. He's now. He's present. This fucking kid. I may be overdoing it a bit with him, running with him a bit too much, obviously. I'm doing it a lot, but can you blame me? He's a fucking maniac. That's what this whole series, though, is for making. It's for making breakout stars, making people you expect to be successful, and I love it. I love every bit of it. Cochran, Wilson off the hat-trick as well. Why not, eh? Yeah, that's why not. Getting too greedy. I really want them to score again, but they probably will anyway, whatever I do. I'll defend and they'll just get the ball back, so it's kind of 50-50. Good tackle, Hansen. Marino. 5 minutes out of time. Wilson may actually just go for this hat-trick. Deflected off his weak foot, but it didn't fool the keeper. Could have been 6 there for Hartlepool. We are going to end this shocker of an episode on a win, at least. They're going to score again because we just let them through. Duncan's actually saved it really well. Defensively, we've been a fucking shambles today, but it's whatever. We've won in the end, and that's all that matters. Go on, have one more, because they'll probably give you one more anyway this game. It's giving you one as it is, Hull. Ochoa, Rodriguez now. Wilson. Oh, I got the ball back as well. But that's fine. A colossal win to end a shitty episode, to be honest. I don't even want to talk about that first game with Norwich. I don't think I'll even start Burn Jacobs again for as long as I live. I don't even know if I trust him in the FA Cup, to be honest. What I do know is this kid here. We knew it already. He gets a bit greedy sometimes. But when he pulls off some of the shit he pulls off, can you blame him? Hull with a goal. Braces as well from Roberts and Wilson. I mean, we went 5-2 over Hull City. And end beautifully, even if we started like shit. So let's take a look at the stats then at the end of the game. 55-45 in terms of possession in favour of ourselves at the end. 14 shots to 11 in favour of Hull, but we had more expected goals. 3.2 to 2.9. It was a poor display from the Hull goalkeeper, to be honest. But it's a great display from Mr. Duncan Wilson. But even better display, apparently, from Mr. Ewan Galloway. An 8.6 for the centre-back. And he did hold strong, I suppose. Stand tall in that defence. 2 goals for Roberts at 7.7. 2 goals for Wilson at 7.7 as well. I'm struggling with words, apparently. I don't know why, because it's easy to say. Howell with a goal and a 7.6. Marino with 2 assists at 7.6. Moffat with an assist at 7.4. Rodriguez with the assist at 7.1, and Jack Cochran with an assist at 6.4 as well. Logan Duncan doing decently enough. 8 shots on his goal, 6 saves, 2 conceded. That second one probably could have been prevented, but I'm not blaming him for that. I'm blaming FIFA for it. Man of the match for them goes to Benjamin Tete with a goal and an assist at 7.9. Tyler Smith with another goal at 7.9 as well. The other assist coming from Dogachan or Dojachan. Dojacan? Whatever. It comes from Cynic. Decent ratings all around, I suppose, for Hull. It isn't the Adama Traore, it's an Adama Traore, which makes me want to go look where the Adama Traore is now. And Timothy Lotitala, have a great game, but he had a good enough game. Well, actually, it's not as good as I thought it was. 8 shots, 3 saves, 5 conceded. And when you concede 5, it's not a great game. I mean, he got the same rating as what Jacobs did when he conceded 8, so I don't really know what to tell you. Ratings are fucked. So I'm saying the ratings are completely fuckered. What are these couple of questions? Ask me them. Ask away. Then we'll cover the biggest transfers of the summer window, and I'm off skate because I'm tired of FIFA. Did Marino look like his old self? Sure. He's been solid for us. I don't know what the criticism is around him. He's not been out of this world fantastic. But it's not the end of the world. Diop has a 5-day injury. Excuse me for yawning. Been a tiring week, honestly. Duncan Wilson, take a fucking bow, lad. You are insane. He's gonna be some. Even if it's only showing great potential, he only gets about 80 rated. He's staying around. A madness of a player, to be fair. Player injured, like Diop, like I said, out for 5 days, so missed the Coventry game. And the Jesper Karlsson loan deal. It's a 2-year loan deal, apparently. I've just accepted it. Maybe call it back if necessary. And then Mariano Martinez's deal's gone through. I pressed the wrong transfer fee, but at least he's gone. I meant to go for 5.5, so see what the highest price would have been. 6 million. Yeah, if I'd gone 5.5, it would have been a B or even an A deal. But I pressed the wrong button, so he didn't get that. Martinez sold to Royal Antwerp. He'll link up with Aiden Sutherland, and Fran Marino wants to come in for Malik Diop. And I wouldn't mind it if he was a DM, but he's not. Actually, what's his defensive status? Maybe a little VAR check on this. Also, he's tired, so probably just being Kosi that comes in, really. I know he's not great defensively either, but I'll probably just bring in Kosi. Or hell, we'll just whack back Cochrane and put Marino and Cam. Also, I just want to take a little look at Hack Cochrane now. I think he's 77, 78 rated, isn't he? I don't know what his potential is, but he's got to be getting close to it. I think I want to try and put a bit more of, yeah, defensive stuff on him because some of this now takes over a year, whereas some of them doesn't. So he must be getting close to his potential. It'll either be 78 or 79 his potential, which is still a very good midfielder, so I'm not going to complain at all. But that wraps up the gameplay for today. We started in a worse position than what we started in a better position than what we ended in, ultimately. Goal difference has kind of gone down to Swanee because we decided to use Jacobs, who is an absolute fucking moron. So that's lesson learned, I suppose. West Brom 6 points clear at the top of the table already. Middlesbrough in the other automatic spot at the moment, but Watford, Preston, Luton, and Bournemouth all breathing down their necks in the playoff spots. And even then, there's still a lot of teams that are close together. We're sat on 14 points. Goal difference is a bit shaky, but we'll figure it out as we go along. And 12th place to end today, which isn't awful, I guess. As you continue to read down, it's how the rest of the table looks. Relegation zone is Shrewsbury, Rotherham, and Coventry. Thankfully, we come up against Coventry next, so we'll probably give them their first win of the season. Any idea on what's happening with this cup shit? Still not in the first round yet. Alright, bet. So take a look then at the biggest transfers. Well, actually, we'll go through the top scorers and etc. as we usually do, and then we'll do the transfers to end the episode. So top scorer at the moment is why am I stuttering all over the place? It's an easy name. McGree, Middlesbrough, and Scott for Bristol City. They're both on 9 goals in 9 appearances each. Adebayo on 7 for Luton, and then joint 4th it is Wallace of West Brom, Jebison of Sheffield United, and then Duncan Wilson in there on 6 and 8 for Hartlepool United. Mate, he's good, isn't he? He is quite good. I think Rodriguez should break in as well, or at least be close to, because he's on 3 goals, just doesn't quite make the cut. Assists goes to Castellanos of Bournemouth, but a lot of players tied on 3 assists as well. One of those being Fran Marino, who is top assister for Hartlepool United with 3 contributions so far. We've had a good clean sheet run, but the game has decided it doesn't want me to have that anymore. So we've fallen down the clean sheet table a little bit, but only a few goalkeepers have 4 anyway, so maybe everyone's just struggling with clean sheets. Pence of West Brom, Fisher of Swansea, and Herrera of Reading on 4 clean sheets apiece. As for Duncan, he has 3 clean sheets so far. Now looking at the squad hub. Most appearances so far are from Ewan Galloway. Actually, quite a few. We've been very consistent with our squad picking. Ewan Galloway, Malik Diop, Jack Cochrane, Duncan Wilson, who I didn't expect to be, starting every game, but why not when he's playing like he's playing? Achille Blanchard and Fran Marino all on 9 appearances. Most goals coming from Duncan Wilson with 6 in 8 in the Championship. Ridiculous total from him so far. 3 for Rodriguez, 2 for Roberts that just got in that game there. 2 for Blanchard as well. 1 each for Marino, Ochoa and Howell as well. And the assists, 3 for Marino, 2 for Cochrane, Rodriguez and Howell. And then 1 each for Contreras, Moffat, Quigley, Wilson, Blanchard and Ochoa. Looking at the loan growth so far, I don't know how we're looking at that. McGregor's not grown yet, but it's still very early. Pal Person has. Eduardo Esposito has. Quite a few have, actually. Maybe McGregor better get on that. Dalton's already gone up 3. And now we're still waiting for a lot of people to go on loan. They might not get a lot of game time, unfortunately, on the way. But anyway, that is the Squadron Hub. So we'll take a look at the news, and then we'll close with the transfers. Hartlepool grabbed shock win against Hull City. With the way it was going, yeah, shock win. Well, the way it should be going, it is expected. With the season well underway and a pattern emerging, it was something of a shock to see Hartlepool United emerge as winners in their league clash against Hull City. The game offered a compelling spectacle, and Hartlepool United fans stay behind well after the final whistle to give their team a standing ovation. Roberts nets brace as Hartlepool grab win over Hull City. Roberts got his name on the score sheet for Hartlepool United in their 5-2 win against Hull. Shoulder injury sees Diop sidelined for 5 days, so he'll miss the Coventry game. Diop has picked up an injury and will be out of action for about 5 days. Still showing great potential as well, so that's not too bad. Hartlepool fans will have plenty to be worried about after yesterday's match against Hull City. Diop has picked up a bruised shoulder injury, leaving him unavailable for the near future. Players of the week, we don't have anyone there. Yes, we do. Syke get played. Ewan Galloway makes the cut once again for Players of the Week. And then anticipation builds before big Champions League match between Lask and Chelsea. That's not a big Champions League match. Whatever. Anyway, Coventry we have next. They're bottom of the league, rock bottom. We got a chance to get another win next episode. I would do it this episode, but I don't really want to. Like, genuinely don't want to. Intriguing counter coming up as Coventry host Hartlepool. Hartlepool United have the upper hand in the league so far this season, but Coventry say will be looking to grab the 3 points to close the gap and climb the table. Right then, let's see. Biggest transfer is going to read down to 50 million, and then we're going to scroll through the rest. So of season 5, let's take a look at what we got. I think I know who's going to be top. Because of Federico and ends with Valverde. It's a close one though, to be fair. But yeah, Federico Valverde, the biggest sale in, well, the biggest move in this transfer window. Real Madrid to PSG for a fee of 114 million. And honestly, that's quite cheap for a player of his quality. And they've replaced him already instantly, very well as well, I should mention, with Xavi Simons, 111.2 million. He's now 87 rated and he'll grow into that role fantastically. Pablo Gavi going from Leeds United to Olympic Lyon for 99.3 million. A bargain, honestly, because Gavi's going to be one of the best players in the world once we get to Champions League. He'll be unplayable. Gertruda going from Athletic Bilbao to Arsenal. Definitely overpaid there of Arsenal, but he's still a good player, don't get me wrong. 97.9 million the transfer fee. As for the next transfer, Yeremy Pino going from Marseille to Milan for 97.3 million. He is looking like a G as well. Kone going from Lyon to Manchester United is Cuadio Manu Kone. He has gone there for 91.8 million. Looks pretty good, to be fair. Might help our centre mid problems, to be completely honest with you. Adam Hlošek leaving Wolves to go to Juventus. Makes sense, to be fair. 89.8 million for the Czech striker. And a Bradford City career mode legend if you're a long-term fan of the channel. Dominic Szoboszlai, another one who's in that Bradford City team, goes from Leipzig to Manchester City for 88.7 million. Ibrahima Konate, I think he might have even been in at some point. Or was it Upamecano? Or was it both? Either way, he's gone from Juventus back to Liverpool. That confused me a second there. 88.6 million for the French centre-back. Karim Adeyemi leaving Juventus as well for Real Sociedad. 86.8 million for the German striker. Following that is Gonzalo Ramos going from Liverpool to Southampton. It's weird seeing them go the other way. It's usually Southampton to Liverpool. 85.8 million is the fee for the Portuguese frontman. Barcelona selling Randall Colomboani to Lyon. 85 million there. They did sell a big name, didn't they? Oh, they sold Kone. So why didn't they need a striker? But he's gone for 85 million. Julian Alvarez going from West Ham to Getafe. We were wondering earlier why Getafe got into the Champions League groups. This man might have been a big reason for it. 84.5 million for the current Man City man in real life. Nico Schlotterbeck leaving Liverpool to return to Borussia Dortmund for 81.3 million. Tommaso Baldanzi, a rebuild legend. I don't remember who we signed him for, which rebuild we signed him for, but definitely was in a rebuild. He's gone from Inter to Barcelona for 78.4 million. Gonzalo Inacio leaving Newcastle to join Valencia in the La Liga as well. 77 million the fee there. Anthony leaving Manchester United for Newcastle. Paying. Don't really want to be losing Anthony from Man United, but you know, that's the way it is. 75.9 million anyway for the Brazilian. Elmas leaving Man City to go back to Napoli. I believe he's going back there, isn't he? Unless he was never there. I think he's at Napoli. I'm not checking, I'm too lazy, but I think he was at Napoli. 75.4 million is the fee anyway. Rodri going from Manchester City to Tottenham Hotspur for 75 million as well. Still a very good DM. Fabio Vieira going from Nice to Bayern. I don't know how he ended up at Nice, but fair enough. 74.9 million is the fee there. Fikayo Tomori leaving Milan for Spurs. 68.1 million for the English-born defender. Diogo Dalot leaving Chelsea to go to Barcelona. It's a bit cursed, isn't it? 65.5 million for the Portuguese right back. Not a bad fee. Charles de Ketelaere going from Milan to Borussia Dortmund. 65 million the fee there. That's a good deal, honestly. In fact, that's around the valuation. Dortmund have pulled off a mad one there. Conor Gallagher going from PSG to Milan. 63.1 million is the fee there for the English midfielder. I forgot his first name. Matteo Retegui goes from Where did he go from? Fucking hell. Roma to Bayern Munich for 59.2 million. Frank Yannick Kessié, now in Saudi Arabia in real life, of course, has gone from Wolfsburg to Leverkusen, moving around the Bundesliga. 57.7 million is the fee. Wesley Fofana leaving Leipzig for Barcelona. 57.5 million for the French centre back, the injury-prone man, obviously moving on from Chelsea. A man we might look for down in the future, Leonardo de Oliveira. He's gone from, where did he go from? Lazio to Villarreal. 57.4 million. He looks like the regen of Thiago Silva. It might not be Thiago Silva, but it most likely is. He is now at Villarreal. Nicolas Sula going from Borussia Dortmund to Milan for 56 million as well. A solid centre-back signing. Benjamin Sesko, I don't know how he ended up at Rangers. I don't know why he's picked Hellas Verona, because he looks like a good talent. But he's gone to Hellas Verona from Rangers, 55.6 million. Manor Solomon leaving West Ham to go to Bayern Munich for 54.2 million. Bit of an overpay. And there might be a couple more we can read here before we just scroll through. Yusuf Fofana leaving Barcelona for Inter for 51 million there. Lois Openda going from Marseille to Everton for 50.2 million. And I believe that's it. No, Santiago Jimenez going to be leaving Espanyol for Inter for 50.1 million. And I know that's a bit rude for Gomez to be 49.9 million, but we can't read it. Even though I just did. Some other moves here you can see in this window. Højbjerg off to Inter. How's João Pedro doing looking right now? Yeah, alright. Looks quite good, to be fair. Bruno off to Leipzig from Barcelona as well. Any more weird ones? I think these are all somewhat realistic. Richarlison still getting higher profile moves in his career, probably deserves. Kubo looking quite good at this point as well. Tapsoba to Leipzig. Cho to Burnley. Don't know who that is, but fair play. And Nauf going from Leeds to Marseille. I don't know how Leeds end up with all these players all the time. But quickly to go for our business as well. In fact, actually, I'm not even going to read it out. We'll sort out at the end of the season, but I'm just going to scroll through quickly so you can see who we've got, who we've sold, who we've loaned, etc. There's quite a lot of it, and I don't fancy reading it all out. So there's a lot going on here. Some big time departures, some that we needed to make, some that I would have liked not to make if I had the choice. We brought in this fucking fraud. I'm regretting it. We also saw Palacios, which I'm kind of regretting low-key, but we've also got Duncan Wilson cooking on full effect. Decent loans here for some of these players as well. Some of them went through before the deadline, as you can see, and in a few moments you'll see that some of them didn't go through before the deadline. The final one going through beforehand, our loan, was Samuel Porter, and some big deals on the final day as well for players I would rather have not sold, but kind of had to. Curtis Mills off to Stade Brestois, and Jim Marango, who's already gone up a rating, off to OH Leuven. Wish nothing but the best for both of them, and maybe we'll bring them back just as, you know, as depth down the line. I don't know. Ruben Adams as well, as well like Dalton on deadline day. And then since then, we've sold Ramon Murillo. These will go through in January, as you can see. Joining Pisa even when the transfer window opens. Got Pisa on the mind. Shabalala will go to Antwerp to link up with Eden Sutherland. Rojas will leave to go to Bruges. Carpenter will go to Galatasaray for the rest of the season. Linus Isaacson will go to Benevento on a permanent. Hugo Hansen will be loaned out to Fulham. And then Mariano Martinez, the most recent one there. I meant to ask for a bit more money, but I pressed the wrong button, or I put the wrong total in. And ultimately, it is another link up with Eden Sutherland at Royal Antwerp. We're just the Royal Antwerp Academy at the moment. And just a little check on some of, a check on Sutherland. He's looking radically good. Still not as fast as I maybe would have liked to have him if I kept him around, but that's okay. The rest of the stats are going up fantastically. So he looks like a world-class left-back, and I'm hoping we can bring him back down the line, but it might be a little while yet. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end it there, because even though I really should technically play one more game, I really don't want to. So we're not going to do that. But ultimately, it is a decent episode, I suppose. 1-2, lost 3. But we're going to need a lot more if we're going to be in whatever race this board predicts us to be in. I don't think we're going to be there personally, but we're going to have to try and make it look like we think we're going to be there. The manager rating's okay at the moment. We're going to do that youth development one long term. We'll sign an English player in January probably. Whether it marks it off is, I don't really know. It should mark it off when we sign one, but this game is a bit shit, so we'll just see. Financially, we've done that already, but I don't know why it hasn't marked it off. And with these round of 16, really depends on the draw we get, and automatic promotion, probably not, to be honest with you. But anyway, that's going to wrap up another episode of the Hartlepool United Career Mode. I'm sorry these are so few and far between now, and I don't even know when the next one's going to be, but I will try and get back to it ASAP. Even though I don't like playing FIFA, I do like this save, and I do like entertaining you guys, if it's entertaining to watch. But you guys have enjoyed anyway. Just quickly, I'll show you what we've got next time. I forgot to do that. I'm not looking back at the results of today because I can't be bothered, especially the Norwich one. We're just ignoring that. So Coventry away starts off next time. We then got Sunderland at home, Millwall at home, Swansea away, and then QPR away to end that. And I thought, boy, have Bournemouth, but we don't have Bournemouth. I was wrong. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap up today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed, or not enjoyed. I don't know. I hope you've been entertained, I suppose is probably the best thing to say here. But I hope you guys have liked it, hated it, whatever. Leave your comments, criticisms, everything. I'm going to shut up now. Let you guys get on your day. Peace.